Welcome to Boxing Fans Talk TV. I'm your host, TDT. You can refer to me as Miss T. Let me see if I turn. Let me see. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I had some technical difficulties over here. Sorry I'm late, but welcome to Boxing Fans Talk TV. I'm your host, TDT. You can refer to me as Miss T. And we're going to get into it. I didn't think this thing was going to work. Anyway, I got it to working. But y'all see the thumbnail? Bud Crawford says it's chess, not checkers. It's chess, not checkers. Crawford saw right through the PBC and Errol Spence and them. And I know a lot of people mad. I know I'm late. I wasn't here last week. I needed a moment to myself. But I'm back. So, anywho, before we get into all that, y'all know the drill. First, let's turn to. Welcome back to Boxing Fans Talk TV. I'm your host, TT. You can refer to me as Miss T. And y'all know what I do at the top of my hour. I do the water check. Here at Boxing Fans Talk TV, we advocate that each and every one of us drink at least 100 ounces of water per day. Really, you should drink a gallon of water per day, like 128 ounces. But we know people don't drink water like that. So we say at least 100 ounces of water a day. We know the formula is half your body weight in ounces. But if you're a person that weighs like 400 pounds or 500 pounds, you ain't going to drink 200 and some ounces of water. There is a thing of overdosing on water. So we advocate just 100 to get you started off. You definitely going to have some gains in a good way if you drink 100 ounces of water. And, some people, like I said, is not water drinkers. But, hey, if you just try every day to add as, much water as you can, but at least 2 times during the day, we say that you should drink water. And that's first thing in the morning before them toes hit the ground, before you get out that bed. Drink you about 8 ounces of water. And, think of your body as an engine, and it's got moving parts, and the water is the lube. So drink as much water as you can. I even advocate that you get you a mini fridge and put it in your room. That way you don't have to take the trek on down to the kitchen, because you know how it is in the middle of the night. If you're up, you're up. You get in the kitchen, you start pulling out leftovers. You probably start whipping up some stuff. You don't want to do all that. So just go ahead and drink your water and have it, up in your fridge if you like cold water. But I would tell you too, do learn how to drink room temperature water. Because I mean that's good too. It's an acquired taste, but it don't take long to acquire. So that's the first time. Before you get in your morning routine, drink you 8 ounces. Have it on the nightstand ready to go. The second time is at night when you get out the shower, you throw in your pajamas, you jump in the bed. People don't go to sleep right away. They might read an article, read a magazine or something, read a book, or they look at a TV program or something. Drink water then. Drink your water then. The American Heart Association agrees that drinking water before you go to sleep is good for the heart. And there's a lot of things going on at night in your deep sleep. Not a cat nap, but a deep sleep. You got a lot of reads going on, like revamping, recharging, rebooting, recleaning, all that stuff. You need that. And that's every night. You're making sales in the thousands every night. And a fun fact is, the average person in a deep sleep will burn like 900 to 1,000 calories at night in this deep sleep. You don't even get that at the gym. Balls to walls working out. You averaging about 300 calories in the gym. So, getting a deep sleep is a good thing. And you cleaning out your system and everything. And you getting yourself for the first morning, routine. Part of your routine is going to the bathroom first thing in the morning when you wake up. So you cleaning out your system that way too. Water just is a life sustainer. It's going to help you move things along. So drink your water. Winter, summer, spring, or fall, you need to stay hydrated. Dehydration damages your insides. So don't be that person that keeps slipping into dehydration. Ain't gonna be good for you in the long run. Now that we got that out the way, we're gonna do a little housekeeping. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. If you haven't already subscribed, don't hit the subscribe button if you haven't already did it. If you did it, if you did, let me get this straight. If you did subscribe, don't hit the button. If you haven't subscribed, hit the button. But definitely when you come in, hit the like, share button every time, even on the replay. We ask you to do that every time in my most humblest voice ever. Hit that up. So again, basically lean on my leasy when you step into my heezy. And just hit that like button. Be sure to do that. If you have any questions that I've said before, during, or in the future, or whatever kind of questions about finding the health in you, because I do that show on Sunday too, please hit me up at boxingfanstalk@gmail.com. That's boxingfanstalk@gmail.com. Y'all see the Cash App on the side, Boxing Fans Talk TV. That's my Cash App. And believe me, thank you for all the Cash Apps that you guys send. It definitely goes back into the show. And do know that I come on Monday through Fridays from 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's Monday through Fridays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Pretty much that's my solid routine. However, I did take time off last week because of death in my family, and I didn't want to be on here breaking down or anything. I think I'm okay right now. We still haven't had the service yet, but we're waiting. So excuse me if I break off into a story, but I love my nephew. He was so dear to me. He was like my twin. He was my twin. He was my little man. And I looked at him like my son. So rest in peace, Boko. So I think I'm okay to do this. And I will probably be going out of town to attend the service, and I don't know what date yet. So y'all bear with me. I'm back, but I had to come back with the latest news and stuff. I had to come back, so I'm gonna break off into that. And but first, Let me say, what's up? Welcome to the building, King. Reginald Peters. He said, hey, Miss T. What's up, Reggie? Destiny Black. What's up, Miss Black? He said, like, comment, and subscribe. Indeed. Reginald Peters said, hey, Shouty. Laugh out loud. She said, hey, Reginald. He said, amen. We don't mind talking about home. Okay. So y'all know I'm going to go on a little rant. Then I'm going to drop the link. And I had to speak on it. When I first heard it, I felt like coming on the show, making the show right then and there, because I was like, what? So we all know now. And I've seen things that make me think it's official. We never know till it happens, but it looks official. Bud Crawford is gone ahead and moved on. And I'm not mad at him, because we was all hoping for this fight. We've been hoping for this fight. And it just seemed like it was the most difficult thing to fucking get done. So I was like, I'm gonna get to it, Destiny. So I was like, what? I'm oddly enough, I'm not mad that he moved on. I know some Spence fans is mad as a motherfucker, but y'all got nobody to blame but yourselves. Let me tell you this before I go on what I wrote down. I'm going to say this. Bud Crawford is a very smart man. He's a very intelligent man, contrary to what a lot of people like to say. My introduction to these YouTube content creators, I used to sit back and watch them call this man every name in the book. And I couldn't understand it. But I respect the right of somebody to have their own opinion and everything. But I didn't agree with the opinion. And that's okay. We all going to have our difference of opinion. I never understood the calling out his name. I don't see what could be so egregious to anyone for somebody signing with a company that you might not like. I don't like Top Rank for Bud, but I wasn't that mad at it. I don't see how you be that mad. I don't know how that hurts you. PBC is not all that. If you line up PBC, Mayweather Promotions, Golden Boy, Matchroom with Eddie Hearn, who else? Who else could it be? Top Rank, whatever. You line all of them up and say, who is the honest broker amongst them? You can't pick one of them. Who does right by their fighters? All their fighters. You can't pick one of them. None of them will qualify. Do they fuck over their fighters? Yes, all of them qualify for that. Every last one of them. So when you pick you a promoter, it's the luck of the draw. It's, maybe you'll catch favor, maybe you won't. But these fighters have to decide for themselves the pros and cons of it. Boxing is a business, as y'all always say. Miss T is a business. But what type of business? Entertainment. That means you putting on the show. Okay? It's always an entertainment business. And the product is the fighter. Now, he being the product or she being the product have to maximize their potential earnings the best way that they can. They know when it's things that they can do to do that. Get with the right promoter for them, put on the show when they in the ring, knock motherfuckers out, whatever. You got to be entertaining. You know what I'm saying? PBC does not have a monopoly on where black fighters should go. They're not even owned by black people. It's not even black people money that's funding that. Not all the way. You got Mayweather probably funding it. You got a lot of white investors. So how Al Heyman is pretty much stock photos that nobody get to see who he is. I don't even believe he exists. I know that sounds crazy to some of y'all. I've never seen this man. I seen stock photos. That's all I've seen. So I don't even know if the man exists. But the fact that everybody say he exists, I'm like, he's the Wizard of Oz. Pull the curtains back. Who is he? I don't know. But just like, everybody advised Buzz to leave Top Rank. It was, you took it so personal that he was fine with him. Resign or extend his contract with him. But y'all not mad at Errol Spence. And PBC don't do Errol Spence any service. They don't do them. They don't do him good. The fact that he gets $1.5 or $2 million at the best for a guaranteed fight. How are you doing this man a service? He's your big fish. I've been saying this for months. Why aren't you not paying him 8 figures? At least. But they don't. But they supposed to be the premier boxing, channel or whatever. Then we talk about, Bud. Now he done left Top Rank. He did what y'all asked. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, oh, he needs the PBC. PBC just lost Fox. They about to lose Showtime. What network they fucking with? I have showed, others have showed that Bud has signed with Intrabox, aka Bally Sports, aka the old Fox Sports. Bud got a network if he chose to use them. They said, we ain't, he didn't tell us he want to use us, but if he want to, we're open for that. They said it. We have shown you, I showed you proof that he was signed with them as a partner. So it don't matter who fights on Fox going forward, Bud getting the cut. I showed you guys that. Just like AJ signed with the Zone now. It doesn't matter if AJ fighting or somebody else fighting on the Zone. AJ get a cut. Because he's a partnership with them. Errol Spence ain't do nothing like that. He ain't do nothing like that. But y'all thought y'all had him backed into a corner and that he was going to need y'all. Y'all want to offer this man pennies on the dollar and then be mad because he don't want to take it. Y'all want to use and abuse him. And then when he signed it, you know what you're going to say? He dumb as a bitch. That's his dumb ass fault. That's what y'all going to say. That is exactly what y'all going to say. So excuse Bud for playing chess. He saw y'all coming. Y'all always treated him like shit. He saw it, so he had a contingency plan. And he proved Errol Spence need him. I'm so glad he did this in a sense, because he's not giving up on the Errol Spence fight. He said, hell, y'all sending back paperwork saying next year. I don't want to sit out this whole year. So he's just taking a fight this year. Y'all can keep y'all panties on. He's just taking a fight this year. He ain't said me and Earl, we ain't gonna fight or anything like that. He just saying, hey, y'all say next year, okay, this year I'm gonna go ahead and get me a fight in. Now, Errol Spence, you're open. It ain't our fault you ain't ready by November, because Earl is like, I wanted to fight by November. Like Terence messed you up. What's stopping you, Earl? Go sign a contract with somebody else, because you seem to make other fights really, really quick, but you can't make this fight real quick. You said you the boss. TGB, Tom Brown said, it's up to you. Tim Smith said he ain't got nothing for Bud. So what y'all want this man to do? When y'all get y'all shit together, because probably by the time y'all get y'all shit together, Showtime will drop you. Showtime ain't going to have nothing for you. Now you're going to be really in Bud's, wheelhouse. I tried to told y'all. I tried to told y'all. I'm not mad at Bud. Bud did what he had to do. He played chess on y'all ass. So let me get to what I wrote down. He basically made a power move. That's Bud Crawford. I told y'all he moving in stealth. And y'all sick about it. But it's y'all own fault. They tried to hustle him, and he in return hustled them. It's I go by this old saying, no matter what game they play, you play your game. And I'm going to say it again. No matter what game they play, you play your game. And if you don't know what that means, I don't know what to tell you. To be in full disclosure, I didn't know what it mean when it was told to me too, but I was a child. But now I know. I had to grow up and think about that shit. No matter what game they play, you play your game. First of all, it's a business. Like I said, isn't that what the people say? And if you think about it, what type of business? Entertainment business. And in the entertainment business, your product is you. People pay to see you. So you have to maximize your earning potential the best way you can. See, I say this all the time, no matter what game. And I just repeated myself. But I'm going to move on. That is exactly what Crawford done. He played that that old country dumb. Sometimes it's actually a plus when people devalue you, think you less than, especially when they think you are dumb. And that's why they backed themselves in the corner, because that's what they thought about Crawford. Because of what people think of him, they always underestimate him. It's not that Bud is gaming them or using them. He just don't see himself like they see him. He don't think he's dumb. He don't think he's beneath them. But sometimes when people look at you like that, they come at you like that, and they just be dropping the balls all over the place. He places value in himself and his accomplishments. He doesn't see that he isn't worthy or good enough. This is how Bud sees himself. Whether y'all see him like that, that's y'all problem. So let's explain why it's chess, not checkers. Go back to the Spence versus Pacquiao era, like that time last year. Spence got the fight with Pac, right? For last August. Spence got the eye injury, right? And he had to bow out. Ugas replaced Spence for Pac fight, right? And Ugas wins. And upon winning, he was pretty much immediately placed in a box off by the WBA. Now, we know what the WBA at the time was restricting their whole business because of the Mikhail Fox fight. And they were saying they're going to drop these unnecessary belts. And you've seen them make people drop the belts like Tank Davis and all that. Here lately, he had to drop the 130 and the 140 belt. And he decided to keep the 135 when he fought Isaac Cruz last year. He had to make a choice. And he had to make that choice by after the fight of Isaac Cruz. Or before the fight. I can't remember which one. So Ugas got the belt because Pac was stripped. And then, of course, he went and fought Pac and, made it more official. Now, the new restructuring after the Miguel Fox fight, like I said, August by the WBA, I explained that, Ugas cried to everybody. Y'all remember this. Ugas cried to everybody but Santa Claus to get him out of that box off. I understand why. Because Ugas just beat the best, one of the best, or the second best fighter ever in Pacquiao. So now it's his time. He's up there in age to maximize his earning potential, and you guys gonna handcuff him by making him do a box off, right? He wants to go and do a big fight and makes a lot of money. And he was like begging. I'm telling you, if y'all act like y'all don't remember that shit, I don't know why y'all would do that, but he was begging, right? Here come the lies and the narratives after that. But Errol Spence is such the honest broker, right? He does everything he says without hesitation. But here come the lies and the narratives. Ugas, what they basically were saying, Earl made that fight immediately after the win over Pacquiao with Ugas. Like that fight was made immediately. Yeah, right. That's why the set aside money was paid to Stanionis December, January, or something like that. And Ugas and Pacquiao fought in August. Yeah, that was immediate, right? You had time to pick Bud. And not to mention, Ugas had one belt, Bud had one belt. We've been waiting 5 years. Why you ain't pick Bud? What's the difference? But I ain't tripping. I said, whatever, okay. Ugas was so happy, he probably went along with any and everything y'all said, and he was like, mum's the word. Because Ugas at times seemed like he was kissing Earl in them ass. Oh, don't say that about him. He was just playing the good mediator or whatever during that whole time period. But Earl is such the honest broker, right? Well, Ugas was on the hook for that box off well into December. So how is it that Errol Spence made or secured that fight with him immediately after Ugas beat Pacquiao? I'll wait for that answer, but I know I'll be waiting forever. How was he the first before the WBA if he paid Stanionis step aside? If you got there before the WBA, why would you need to pay Stanionis anything? And by the way, Stanionis said you signed a contract for him to be next after Ugas. That's a whole nother story. So why would he sign a contract with Stanionis saying you next after Ugas? What would be the need for? In other words, like what would be the need for Ugas? I mean, for Earl to sign a contract, step aside, and all that stuff. if Ugas was locked into Earl first. So I'm asking y'all, did he lie? I heard it more from his fans that that fight was made immediately after the Pac fight. I can't say I heard it from Earl, but Earl did not correct it. So to me, an omission is just as much as a lie. So so to me it was a lie. Did his fans lie? Why did they lie? What's the point of lying? Ugas was a willing participant because this move saved him from the box off, which he did not want to do, desperately did not want to do, and was trying to get out of it. What I'm not saying is, so we clear, that Ugas was I'm not saying he was scared of Stanley Jonas. I'm not saying that. Or that Ugas was trying to sabotage or throw a monkey wrench in Bud or EJ's plans. I'm not saying that either. But I know what's up, Warren? I see y'all. I'm gonna get y'all. I'm just ranting right now. But I know Ugas, he wanted out of that box off. So go back to the meeting in the hallway. Let's go back that far. Earl called Al or someone, and then he proceeded to tell the world his plans that did not include Bud. You remember when Bud asked him, "What did he mention me?" He said, "No." You know how we know, like I said, because Bud asked him, did he even mention my name? And Errol said no. So of note, Ugas was not part of that plan. When they came back in the hallway, and just talk about that hallway visit, who punked who? Who was the silver back in that motherfucker? That would be Bud Crawford. If you think Errol Spence was the silverback in that meeting, fuck no, that would be Bud Crawford. Flexing like a motherfucker. Earl seemed like he was a little timid. He was a little scared. You know, I ain't saying he's scared of Bud, but he caught him off guard. I think Bud caught him off guard. But when he was talking about his plan, why did I go the easy route? And all I remember is he mentioned Sean Porter. What did Bud say? You told me go get a belt. You want to go over? I get a belt. Y'all go over this way, and then you go, and then keep go over that way. Or whatever, you know, that particular meeting is what I'm talking about. But he didn't mention Bud's name at all, right? And like I said, Ugas wasn't even part of the plan, but then Ugas became part of the plan last year when Bud should have been the plan. Because you already did what you said. You got Porter. What the fuck, Ugas? How he slip in the back door? Also of note, Porter was supposed to be the easy route. And he was going to KO Porter, but he didn't. So when they said Earl does everything he say, he don't. He said he was gonna KO Porter, but he didn't. I can't take this. I'm sorry. I hope he called back. I can't take it. But Earl said he's gonna KO Porter. Remember how dirty he was talking about Porter right before the fight, how he was downgrading him and shit. And I was like, he do that kind of ass backwards. You should do that after the fight. But nonetheless, he said he gonna KO Porter, and he didn't. He fought tooth and nail. Then he tried to come back and say, I just wanted to fight his fight. No, dude, you couldn't. You could not fight his fight. He made you fight his fight. You couldn't resist it. You didn't want to fight his fight. He made you. You know, like I said, all the put down and everything, you know, he just put him down and just what he said, the ham sandwich. He couldn't sell out a ham sandwich, just said. Now, nowadays, when he fought Sean Porter, he was a formidable opponent, even though Sean Porter had some losses on his belt, Keith Thurman and Kell Brook. But because he had a loss to Earl, he was washed up. He was washed up by the time Bud fought him. And remember, Earl said he wouldn't go to Bud fights, but he was at that fight. And as soon as Bud beat him, he got up and hightailed out of there. So this honest broker Earl, where is he? Who is this person? You know, because I'm sure not seeing him. I'm starting to think when Errol Spence would talk about folks that he was projecting more than accurately describing. If y'all go back to the September 19 video of Errol Spence at a press conference or something, you remember when he stood up? Oh, he put Bud down something fierce, didn't he? He was putting them down. And in the part that I just about fell out my seat laughing at is when he said, and I am the A side. Nigga, you had one belt. And so did Bud. The arrogance of it all. Arrogance is cool to have in boxing, but conceitness is not. And Errol has a lot of conceitness. I just don't. So let's get to who wanted to fight more. Like, because that's what it's coming down to. See, I told you, you know, the Spence fans who say, I told you Bud didn't want that fight. And the Bud fights fans gonna say, no, Spence ain't never want that fight. But how can we show proof from that who wanted to fight more? Why, of course, I'm gonna say Bud Crawford, from my point of view, wanted to fight more. I refer you to E-Thriller, The Black Picassos, Part 1 through 18 series of Spence was ducking Bud Crawford all along. Go look at it. I ain't even gonna go back. I'm gonna refer to some of that stuff, but I ain't even gonna go all the way back, because you can go to his page and look at Part 1 to 18, and you can actually go to BMAC page too and look at some of his programming, and they bring receipts. What am I supposed to do when I see a receipts? Remember, documentation beats conversation. Bud has shown from more than words he wants to fight with Errol. I'm talking actions, y'all. I don't take this long to make a fight, or it don't take this long to make a fight. What did Tom Brown say? What did Tim Smith say about this last year? What did they have to say? You know, again, when E-Thriller dropped them series, he showed proof. Let's think about it. One thing that he had in his series, you're talking about E-Thriller, he said, look, go get the fight with Jeff Horn, go get you a belt, and then come holler at me for a fight. Why do anybody say that? People just arbitrarily say shit like that. Yo, go get you a belt, then you can come holler at me. Well, how you know he want to holler at you? Or why would you just bring that out of thin air if he never expressed to you that he wanted to fight? Right? To the contrary, where is Bud saying, yo, well, holler at me next year about doing a fight or something like that? You can't find no video of Bud putting him off from a fight. What other proof we could say? Bud rolled up on him in the hallway. It was like, yo, I got the belt. What? Oh, now it's another plan. Not to mention Errol Spence had a third plan. His third plan is 2 more fights and I'm moving up. Now, we don't know if Ugas was one of those two or this was 2 fights after Ugas. We like, what? That's a third plan. Okay, now let's show another action. Bud in the contract. That's all about to be public record. You know, I know somebody came through here before and tried to say that you know, that suit was off. I haven't heard or seen anything like that. I'm not saying that person was not telling the truth. I'm just saying I haven't seen it or whatever. But the contract is personable, right? The contract is about you and the promoter, right? So why Errol Spence is in Bud contract if he ain't showing actions that he wants to fight? Now Bob Arum dropped the ball because he thought he was the great Bob Arum who put on fights like Ali and all this other stuff back in the day. And he thought that I'm Bob Arum. I can make the fight happen. So he was confident enough to put that in the contract. But Bob wouldn't have put that shit in the contract if he didn't think Bud wanted it. And Bob knows how to get rid of people he don't like. Look at Andy Ruiz. I bet you he regret that one. He had just got rid of Andy Ruiz, and Andy Ruiz turned around and motherfucking won the heavyweight championship. Bob don't keep people he don't want. Bob don't approach people he don't want. Terence Crawford had some sort of value to Bob because he had value to ESPN, and that was valuable to Bob. Bob needed Terence to get ESPN. So that's what it was. But none of that's here or there. The point is, it was in Bud contract. If you don't give me the Spence fight, you got to pay me $900 million. Oh, no, I mean $900,000 or $1 million. Whatever one. I think it's 900,000. So that's actions. That's not words. Now contrast that against Spence. What actions have Spence taken that makes you know for a fact he wanted the fight with Bud? None. There's no actions. You got Bud running up on him in the hallway after being told by him, go get a belt. So now you got a belt. Now what? You run up on him in the hallway. Then you got Bud re-signing or extending with Bob, saying, put it in the contract. If you don't give me the Errol Spence fight, you got to pay me this much. That's actions. That ain't words. Fuck all the hyperbole and the fluff that they be saying. Big fish, I'm in the water. Where you at? Or you going to get an 80-20 or 90-10, whatever I give a motherfucker. That's all words and talk. What about the actions? I'm showing 3 actions that Bud took to get a fight with Spence. And he could never get it. So, and then if you go to the 1 through 18 parts of E-Thriller, you're going to find that E-Thriller got a video of Errol saying how he wanted Jeff Horn as soon as he beat Pacquiao. So I guess the WBO was worth something, I guess. I guess it won't no such thing as different sides of the street. You know, I guess, you know, PBC and Top Rank could break bread then. You know? But then in that blue sweater, when he was in that blue sweater, the September 2019, I believe it might be 2018, but I think it's 2019 video. He was like, I don't fight for the ESPN. He said that shit with vigor. Like, fuck ESPN. I don't fight for them. Like ESPN did something that like ESPN pissed in his Cheerios. I like, what you upset with ESPN for? But when he was willing to fight Jeff Horn, the WBO was a valid belt, I see. Soon as Bud got it, don't mean a goddamn thing. That's when he said 2018. Then it was like, you know, the put off of it all. You know, I just can't understand it. He was Johnny on the spot to fight Ugas, Danny Garcia, and Mikey Garcia. And Danny Garcia and Mikey Garcia, he gained nothing from them. Nothing. That was a time in those spots right there, you could have fought Bud, but you didn't. Ugas had 1 belt, so did Bud. What's the difference, dude? Why won't you take the hard route, fight Bud, and then clean up easy with Ugas? We've been waiting 5 years. And that's his logical choice. You know, I'm almost done, y'all. Hold on. I think Bud, after knowing all this, tried the old proverbial get more flies with honey trap. That did not work, and it ultimately blew up in his face. And what I would say to Bud, call a spade when you see him. And what would Maya Angelou say? When people show you who they are, believe them. Just say what he is. I think Bud was trying not to make Errol feel a certain kind of way because he get his panties in a bunch. And so he was trying to, no, Errol wants to fight, but he didn't. Because when you come back later and say what it really is, you just giving the haters fodder, to say something. You know how Oprah used to say, the signs were there. The signs are there. Optimism at its best, not saying it's right or wrong or smart move or not. That's what Bud is going through. Optimism at his best. And it just didn't work for him. How do you deal with people who devalue you, who lie to you, who put you down, who assassinates your character? and not feel that you need to play chess with their ass. They don't have your best interest at heart, and they never did. You know, they were more rested in devaluing you, and they did it so much they started to believe the hype, and that's how Bud moved in stealth. You can believe what the fuck you want to believe, but that'll be on you, Playboy or Playgirl. So let me do some shout outs before I drop the link. I said Destiny was in here. Ray New Salters. He said, "What up, Queen? What up?" We got Juicy Lee in the building. What's popping, King? We got Mr. Warren up in the building. What's popping, King? And we got QT up in the building. What's popping? Um, so I'm gonna just go back up to here. Let me see, where was it? Ray New came in. He said, Reginald said, you need to drop that link. I'm going to sit back and let y'all cook. Here we go. There go the link. Reginald said, you need to drop that link. Miss Black going to get Errol Spence work. What up, though, Queens? Yeah. And she said, yep, he can co-promote with Bali. So good. Hello, Mr. Ray New. She said, laugh out loud. Reginald, I ain't worried. Destiny in. Look at her. Hey, Destiny, where you been, girl? You left out here a while ago on the huff and the puff. You good?
I'm good. I'm good. I was just like, I don't like when people pick on certain people. Certain fighters is my baby.
We won't picking on your baby. We was just telling the truth. Now, you better get over that shit. I said, no, she didn't.
No,
but go ahead.
Devin and Shakur. Those my baby.
I know that's your baby, but I gotta be honest. I wouldn't pick on. I like Devin, but I just call it like I said. There you go. There you go. All right, look, I dropped the link in the chat for y'all, but Miss Destiny, you got the floor. You go ahead and cook. I'm gonna listen to what you got to say.
Miss Lady, you was dropping up to the fact after fact, and it's just so crazy that they have a different energy when it comes down to Flounder. That's a cult. The Flounder is the Flounder in his cult. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's like, Jack Sparrow and the rest of the people is his damn cult, his other pirates, along with him.
Yeah.
It's bananas. Complete bananas. The fact that things that they say, like this man, like they act like he's like, the second coming of Jesus. Mm-hmm. He must be the new Jesus. Because the way they act about it, now they get mad at Blue, Graven, Dragon Blue like all day today. And they are really mad at Blue. Calling him a traitor and all kind of weird shit. This energy is mad, it's bizarre.
You gotta tell the truth. Remember when I said I didn't want Bud to drop the belt? Because I think, looking back now, is that y'all was trying to be so egregious to him that you was hoping he'd drop the belt, and then Earl would swoop in like Canelo did, like Cinnamon did. And I was like, nope, don't give him the satisfaction. Keep the belt. We gonna see now. Guess who just? Oh, I meant to say this. Guess who just dropped a petition to fight Errol Spence? Boots Ennis.
He gonna get it too. Oh, he gonna get it.
Or him and Stanionis gonna fight for it, right?
Right? See, I didn't even know that. You put me something new about Stanionis coming out saying that it was in his contract that he'll fight the boy Flounder next. See, I didn't even know that.
He said when they did the step aside that they promised in the contract that he'll be next after Ugas. I don't know how true it is. He didn't show. Stanionis said that. Don't blame Bud. Or y'all out there, your Earl sexuals, don't blame Bud. This was Stanionis said.
Yeah, it's complete bananas, Mister. Like, I don't even understand the energy. Like, this energy. Okay, so me and I had been told people that what's his name, Leonard Ellaby, had said that fight was not happening. He was on some Asian lady's podcast or TV show or YouTube channel, whatever she is. She's an Asian lady, and he had told her that fight was not happening. And then he went on and said that I just think Spence can fight whoever he wants. It smiled like that. And I told everybody, I don't think that fight was happening. And then Mayweather said, well, the fight's probably not going to happen until early next year, sometime. It's springtime next year. So what is the problem? He sits down and fights this Darchinian man, whatever the little buddy name is. I don't even understand.
David Avanesian.
That one too. Mm-hmm.
That's who Bud is about to fight. Now look, I'm not standing up here that's 100% for Bud. The man knocked out his 6 last opponents. He in the top 10 ranking. I ain't saying that that's a easy win. I'm not saying anything because a lot of shit can happen by you taking another fight. But I'm saying you at the precipice of getting undisputed and you pussyfooting around, Errol Spence.
He done gave you everything. All he's asking to see the books. I don't understand what's the problem. He done gave y'all everything y'all wanted. He's forfeited everything to get this fight. It's all he's asking to see the books. And people don't understand what that means by seeing the books. Let me explain to you what it means by seeing the books. So when he's asking to see the books, if say Miss T's giving me the fight and I'm Bud, right? And you telling me 35%, no guarantee. But so I asked you to see the books because she can come out and say, oh yeah, the fight only did $250,000. And so you get 35% of that. That's why he's asking to see the books. I don't understand what's the problem with that.
Also, they got to meet a benchmark before they can even get the 35%. And they can come back and say, we didn't reach that benchmark. So essentially, this man who's at this elite level didn't get paid to fight. That can happen too.
What could happen. It's kind of like signing a blank contract. And I don't think nobody in their right mind would do that.
I know they wouldn't.
Yeah, you know, they're spinning this narrative all way. He's being difficult. He won't take the fight or whatever. No, y'all are being stupid. Y'all want this man to get in the ring, risk his life, especially if he can fight for free. No, if that's the case, he can go in front of McDonald's and go fight some damn body. Why the hell does he need to get in the ring and do it? If that's the case, y'all want him, man, to go out here and fight for free or pennies on a dollar or whatever. Like, that don't even make sense. You know, put some respect on that man's name. Put some respect on Bud's name. And this nigga, like you said, he's playing chess, not checkers. 10 million. Guaranteed 10 million. Now they're trying to say Blue Blood doesn't have 10 million. His company doesn't. He's not really a part of this. Like, girl, they're just hating on now, girl. They about to take Blue head off.
For real? They mad at him like that?
Girl, they big mad at Blue girl.
What did he say? He met the man and he told y'all what the man said. Should he just play the video? Did he play a video?
He talked about, like, because you know that BLK people is Blue Blood and his partners. They're like a company. That's their little thing. Their promotion company. I don't know what they are really, but that's who Bud is fighting through with Blue Blood, and they're really mad that Blue Blood's promoting this fight for Bud or whatever. And like Blue Blood explained the whole situation, the fight is not happening until next spring, anyways. And Bud said he wanted to be active this year. What? You can't tell your problem, y'all. Like, if the fight's not happening until next year, if he wanted to fight Mickey Mouse, how's that gonna stop him from fighting Earl unless he loses?
Yeah, exactly. They talking about 2023. We still in 2022. If Bud want to get a fight in, so he don't be sitting out for a year, Spence might want to get a fight in, so he don't sit out a year. If Spence sit out a year, that's his fault. Then Spence was talking about he blow up in weight and he ain't gonna make it. Dude, you running from Boots, you running from Bud, you running from who else who want to fight him? All these people clamoring and trying to get a fight with Spence. You running from him if you move up. That's what simple. You just got to get you a nutritionist and drop the weight. I'm sorry, it's the job you chose. Trust me, I'm the last person to talk about how you'll never hear me say it's easy to drop weight. You chose this career, Errol Spence. This what goes with it.
Yeah, Flounder has he's just a weird individual. First of all, he's always saying something weird. He's always doing something weird. He's just a very odd, bizarre individual. I don't understand him. Like that whole, I'm gonna put your boy dick in the dirt. Like, what kind of gay shit you on, bro? Who says that in boxing? I'm gonna put your dick in it. Like, who says that?
Who said that?
Your boy Flounder said that about Bud.
You know, an old saying used to be, and when we was in the Navy, they be like, man, don't make me slap your dick in the dirt. We used to say that, though. People say that.
I ain't never heard that. I mean, nobody said that in boxing. First, it was you two lighting ass. Then he said how kissing on yellow babies, dancing behind them. Then he's like eating strawberries, very, homoerotic. And now he's saying some more homoerotic shit about putting somebody's dick in the dirt.
He's sashaying in the room eating strawberries.
Hey, girl.
It's warm. Monty King Boxing said, showing support to Miss T. What's poppin', King? He said, shout out to the Queens. He said, I enjoy watching the BLK Prime. What's
See? Oh, you
so
watched the Modern King? Yeah, that's BLK Prime. That's Blue Blood and some other dudes like business that they got going on. That's what
oh
Bud's fighting with. And then they
and
trying to say, well, the business ain't. It's not a real business. Somebody tried to tell me it wasn't a real business. I'm like, okay, well, Bud has lawyers.
mm-hmm.
The lawyers just investigate, make sure these people is a real company or whatnot. So whatever you're talking about, I don't think Bud is no, like you said, he's no idiot. I don't think he would, go through this fight with Blue Blood and stuff like that. If this is like some fictitious company, okay, then what kind of lawyers he got then? He need to fire some lawyers.
Y'all hit the subscribe button if y'all haven't, and please hit the like button. Let me tell you something. Y'all, they can say what they want, but when that shit come on, then what you gonna say?
Different.
And look, I'm happy because did you see the price? $39.99, something like that. $40.
Yeah, I downloaded the app or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I paid $40. I thought you were talking about something else. So the fight is $40. Okay, yeah.
First, when I heard it, I was mistaken. I thought he made a deal with ESPN, but he was talking to ESPN about it. But it's gonna be on that streaming service, and y'all call every name in the book. But watch when he get all this was gonna happen. That's why I say chess, not checkers. A lot of people gonna watch that fight, especially for $40. And when he gets millions of people to watch that fight and have to come back and then negotiate again, what the fuck y'all gonna tell them? Y'all been saying all along. A lot of people I ain't gonna call no names, but people been saying Bud's stuck. He ain't got nowhere to go. What he gonna do if he don't fight Spence? This is what he gonna do. And he gonna get an 8-figure salary, more than Spence ever did, more than Bud ever did. And he gonna get the back end.
Yeah, Earl's $2 million guarantee purse. Yeah, because there's so much money on the back end apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Reginald. Huh? What you say?
Who's on the panel with us?
Reginald, what's up? Speak your piece.
Hey, Queen. How you doing, Miss Destiny?
I'm good, babe.
Hi. Yeah, I got
Miss Lady.
Yeah, I got two things. First of all, about Blue spread out bad information. That's why everybody on his head. He getting like Wendy Williams. Everything that you hear, he'll put it out there and see what stick. That's why I don't really listen to Blue no more, because all this information be wrong. I'd rather have no information than bad information.
BLK Prime is real, and the streaming service is real. So, and Bud is fighting on there. That's real too. So I don't know what information that he put out that's bad, because that's all real.
Respect my tech. Welcome to the building. What's popping? He said ain't happening. What you mean ain't happening? Bud on the BLK or Spence and Bud? We already see Spence and Bud ain't happening this year. Then he said allegedly. Then he said misinformation daily. What you mean? Elaborate. But go ahead, Reginald.
Yeah, and I think the fight's not happening because, like Buzz said earlier, he don't need Errol Spence. Buzz already in the Hall of Fame. He in the Hall of Fame. A lot of people think he going in the Hall of Fame for what he did at 147. He's in the Hall of Fame what he did at 135 and 140. That's what put him in. He didn't do enough at 147.
And at 147. He
gonna get that too. He gonna get that too. He was a champion. This how it's gonna read: 3-division champion, unified, undisputed, lineal, Ring Magazine. His hands was casted for a reason.
Yeah, he got all that at 135 and 140.
But we need to stop. We need to stop separating that, because when his career is over, they're gonna look at his career in its entirety.
You know what?
The fight at 147 and Flounder did. Who did Flounder beat at 147 that was not undefeated besides Mikey Garcia, who didn't even fight at that weight class, and Ocampo?
At 147, Earl's still out there, Keith's still out there. Those two names right there.
But listen, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Reginald, but
yeah, go ahead.
Are Keith and Earl going into the Hall of Fame? Do we know that today? No, we don't. But they may go into the Hall of Fame. But you say yes?
Yeah.
They may, but are they going in on first ballot?
I don't know if they're going in on first
Oh, I
ballot,
know
but
they not.
I don't know if y'all know it or not, but the bar is so low to get into the Hall of Fame now.
Nah,
The
don't
But
do
bar
that
but
is
going to the Hall of
it's
Fame
so
though.
low.
you
Don't
can't
If
do it
you
for
judge
that
by
going to the Hall of
today.
Fame.
We talking when their career over, they gotta wait 5 years. Remember, they got so whenever he decide to hang the gloves up, 5 years from then, we could be talking about 10, 15 years from now. 5 years from now, when they hang their glove, whenever they stop boxing, they gotta wait 5 years, and then that'll be the first ballot. They're not going in first ballot if all they got is what they have right now.
but y'all got to realize that since Earl Spence and Terence Crawford don't fight each other, it
Mm-hmm.
could be 10 years from now. The first question they're going to hear in their face, why you didn't fight Earl? Why you didn't fight Spence? You can't run away from that dark cloud.
The
That's
first
like
question
Sugar Ray Leonard not fighting Thomas Hearns.
they're going to
And I
ask
don't,
question. They're going to ask Flounder the same question. They're going to ask Flounder why you never fought Bud. Bud can tell. Bud got proof why he couldn't fight him. Why he never fight him because they was playing in his face.
I
That's
just
but
you know.
y'all, but y'all got to realize that nobody don't line up a fight like that unless it's been brewing for months. You don't wake up on Monday and have a fight, a 10 million deal on Tuesday. That thing takes some work. It takes lawyers and it takes venues and Bud never really wanted to fight because he was dragging this along and say, okay, I'm gonna jump off the bridge before Earl say I'm not doing it no more. You
you
know
said
what
No,
I'm saying?
Bud never
break up
wanted
a
to
pocket.
fight. You said Bud never wanted to fight.
He didn't want to fight because he probably needed a tune-up. You know what I'm
He
No,
didn't
saying?
want to
And,
fight.
no, no.
That's
He didn't
not
and
got
I'm
no
true,
giving
business
him
dog.
the
about
benefit of
no.
the
I don't know
doubt.
what you looking at, Reginald, but that's not
He's
true.
sipping on
I'm
that
looking at Destiny. She about to get this work.
he's sipping on that Coke Kool-Aid down here. That's what he's doing, sipping on that Coke Kool-Aid because these founder members, that's a Coke. It's a whole Coke. Look how they look
Respect
like
my
a Coke
text
too.
said y'all tripping. None of these boys Hall of Fame yet, and none of them all great, all time greats. Bud is he got his hands casted.
Yeah,
Bug
he's
going
a
to the
Hall of
Hall
Famer.
for
They
but
told
like I said,
Bud at the Hall of Fame ceremony that they got a spot waiting on him. They told him that. So what are you talking about? Respect my tech. Are you good
because he
today?
made because Earl. I mean, Bud is in the Hall of Fame for what he did at 135 and
Dude, you
140.
gotta stop
No,
saying
he
that.
did it
When they
before he
go to the hall, they go to the Hall of Fame for their career. They don't say just for what you did here. It's the totality of their career, good, bad, and the ugly.
and he started off at 130 to be exact.
Yeah,
Reginald.
but beating Jeff Horn and being a return Porter is nothing to brag or hang
And
your
being
head
an old ass,
about.
Dude,
who gotta say nothing
listen.
bad about either? Being an
That's
old ass,
your
who gotta say
opinion.
nothing bad about, brag
That's
about.
that
Lee,
that's your opinion. They
yeah.
casted his hand for a reason.
I know for what he did for 135 and 140.
Him being a beat up already Sean Porter and him being up a old ass, beat up already Ugas. What did that do for Flounder's career? I'll wait.
Who we talking about? Earl?
We talking
Yeah.
about Flounder. Yeah, Finding Nemo.
Oh, Earl.
Finding Nemo. Yes, 'cause we can find
Yeah,
a nigga.
Earl Spence he the unified belt. He got 3 belts
But
at
again, what did
147.
that do for his career? What did that do? Him fighting an old ass, a beat up already Sean Porter and a beat up already old ass
Yeah.
Ugas. What did that do for him?
Well, he fighting people's leftovers. What's that?
One thing about boxing, everybody know Earl Spence is the number one guy. I don't care how
That
you
ain't
slice
about
it.
boxing. That
Number
ain't
He's
one
about
he's
in
the
boxing.
what?
number in the
What
welterweight division. He got 3 belts. 3 belts equals more than 1 belt.
okay,
That's
Don't
fine,
get
but the
what did
number
that do
one
for him?
fight how the number one fighter how for
he
the
was
last
mi-
5 years, Bud been number 1 or 2 on a pound for pound. Everybody's what
but
Earl was.
that's just a popularity contest.
Okay,
You know
I
what
well,
I'm
mean,
saying?
Papa
come
said
on
That's
no.
not a
now.
true contest.
Oh,
Like Miss Destiny, she's like a cute queen.
No, don't do that. Reginald, what does that got to do with you didn't answer my question though. How did that help him beating up a small ass Mike Garcia, him fighting a no who would ever heard of Ocampo? What did that do for his career?
You know, well, Campo went the distance with the Tower Inferno, so
yeah.
he's a tougher fight You know what I'm saying? Then
What does that do
then
for his
he
career? What does
What
that do
what
for his career?
what that make Earl? Because beyond Mikey and Ocampo, them about the only two undefeated fighters he fought, right?
Yeah, those
no.
Everybody
two.
else was somebody's leftovers.
That was
Believe it or
already
not,
on.
believe it or not, Carl Brook, when Earl fought her, Carl Brook was the man at 147 because he crushed
Kell
Sean
Brook was a
Porter.
leftover. He was a
Hey,
leftover.
No, he was an
but
IBF
didn't Kell
champion.
Brook, but didn't Kell Brook move to 60 and get his fucking eye broken though?
Yeah, and he had to come back down 2 weight classes and do it within 8 or 9 months.
That part.
It takes
But
a
if
whole
you
year, or year and a half to 2 years for audible bone to fully heal. And they say once you have that one audible bone broken, this is coming from doctors. The second one is easier to break because you're so busy trying to, protect this one. Then he had to come down 2 weight classes, which that's not good because that's what happened to Roy Jones. And talk to Roy Jones about that. Coming down 2 weight classes, trying to cut all that muscle and all the other stuff, and then protect a broken audible bone. Right, that was not a good win for him. That's not a good look. That's a terrible win, and that's a terrible look.
that's it, he went over there to England and
With
fought
this,
Kell
I
Brook.
say with this, I say this. I say this. In our eyes, it may not look good because of the circumstances, but it was his most notable win. I
Carl
give
Brook
Spence
was
credit
a
for the win.
dog, man. Y'all
But no,
gotta
I'm
start
not listening,
understanding.
bro. I didn't say Kell Brook wasn't a dog, but what you're not understanding is the nigga moved up in weight, bro. The nigga moved up in weight, and he got his fucking eye broke, and he came down, and Spence just broke his other shit. But that was still a good fucking fight, though, man.
If you look at the fight, he was winning the first half of the fight until Earl walked him down. So
He was. Kell definitely was winning the first half of the fight. He definitely was because EJ couldn't find the leverage on how to stop making him go to his fucking right. When you make Earl Spence go to his right, that's when he fuck up. He found a way. He pinned Kell Brook left hand down, and he started banging him to the body.
He
That
was
was the adjustment.
He
I
was
waited.
got a
nut.
question.
My
I
bad. Go
got a
ahead, Jess.
question
He
for
was
you.
nut cracking. That's what he
He was waiting.
was.
Yeah, that's what he was doing. He was waiting for he knew Kell Brook because he kept what's his name? His little tink, his trainer, his trainer. Y'all know what I'm talking about, little buddy. He was over there telling, wait, he's gonna tire out. Wait till he tire out. They knew he was gonna tire out because Kell Brook had no choice but to tire out. Coming down 2 weight classes, he didn't have no warm up in between the fights, no nothing. He went straight. He went straight up to 160, came straight back down to 147, and fought Flounder. And little Tink Tink in the corner was telling him, oh, he gonna tire out. He gonna tire out. And sure enough, that's when he started winning.
Respect
That's when he
myself
started
and
winning.
Bud be who? Everybody they put in front of him. Bud disposed of Kell Brook and Sean Porter faster than Errol Spence did.
I
And y'all
washed
talking
up.
about age. Y'all be
I
talking about
washed
age
up.
and stuff. Washed up. Then
Who
Kell
got
Brook was washed up.
was washed up? Who got was washed the fuck up? And matter of fact,
Ugas was a dog. He beat Pacquiao.
Ugas also had many losses. So y'all if keep the same energy with Earl. If Earl fighters that he won over were leftovers, the only two that I could think of, and y'all have to tell me somebody else, was Mikey Garcia and
who else Mikey Garcia? And Ocampo. Nobody's ever heard of, or somebody nobody's ever heard of. I'm sorry.
They were undefeated when they fought Earl Spence.
Exactly. Some nobody.
Everybody else got beat
Before
before.
I beat
So they
your
were
ass,
washed
boy.
up by your logic.
Shut up.
And I'm sorry,
Stop talking to that girl like that.
7, 8 years old.
I got your back, little girl. Daddy being mean.
36 or 30. How do you say how old? They say Ugas supposed to be what, 36 or 37? He's not that young. He's probably every bit of 45. He's Cuban. When Cubans come over here to America, they don't have birth certificates over there. So they just give them a birthday and a birth year. So if you notice, a lot of Cuban birthdays may say January 1st. It's really weird. And they give them birthdays because y'all cannot tell me Frank Sanchez is 28, 29, 30.
Looking like he was playing on the sandbox with me.
Luis Ortiz is only supposed to be 41? Mm-hmm. He has an old man. That man every bit of 65.
Well, hold on. Where my man is at? D Young, you got the floor. Speak on it. Speak on whatever you want to speak on.
Well, what's popping, Miss T? What's going down? I mean, I see everybody mad over the fiasco that happened this weekend and everything, But I like how I feel on it, man. It's like this. We just seen the roadblocks for the longest, you know what I mean? And I know a couple people got their so-say sources saying that Bud was doing this and that, but truth of the matter is nobody knows really what the fuck is going on. But with the information that's presented out on us, it just doesn't look good for the PBC. You see that they damn they ain't got no network. So that's the first thing that we kind of pinned on is that they ain't had no network because where's the fucking fall schedule for these big major fighters? None of these major fighters got a fucking fight in the fall or the winter. They don't have a schedule. Their contract is up in January. And then the only reason why Deontay Wilder got the fight on Fox is because they had to pay for it out of pocket. So, and that's why they made us pay for the shit on pay-per-view, which I didn't pay for it. Just keeping that real. You know what I mean? But
I'm paying to watch him fight his sparring partner. If that's the case, I just go to him and watch that bullshit.
Fuck no. Stream these, you guys. But yeah, but like how I'm on it, Miss T, it's just like this. I've been saying this shit for months. The fight wasn't gonna happen due to politics. You know what I mean? So at this point, man, the shit ain't gonna happen now. If it didn't happen now, it's not gonna happen. Like Spence said, if the fight don't happen now, it'll never happen. So you know what I mean? That's how I feel.
Go ahead and retire. Bud can go ahead and retire in peace and enjoy his Hall of Fame, Mr. Reginald.
At 135 and 140.
Dude, it's Hall of Fame. When you in Hall of Fame, you in Hall of Fame. That's it. You in Hall of Fame. Errol Spence ain't gonna get first ballot, not being unified at 147.
Oh yeah, he getting first ballot.
He ain't getting first ballot, shawty. Name some other people that get first ballot just because they unified.
When he move, he gonna get a belt up at 154, and he gonna run out of division.
Well, I can say Bud gonna get undisputed at 154. We can do that too.
Like Spence said, he too light in the ass for 154.
Okay, then why he ain't make the fight quick? Since he made the fight so quick, I just gave you some knowledge. I said, look, they can talk. Both of them been talking. Let's take out the talk. Now let's point to the actions. When we can say the actions backed up the talk. Errol Spence came out of his mouth and say, "Go get a belt before you come holler at me." Oh, he just said that just to be saying it, or he knew that Terence was trying to holler at him. So then he rolled up on him in the hallway and he said, "I got a plan," because Terence was like, "I got the belt. What's up? Now I got a plan. I'm gonna take the easy route." Okay, that's another proof actions where Bud was trying to get at him, and then Bud put it in his contract. When you do your contract, it's personal. You don't need to have nobody else's name in there. But Bud felt the need to say, "Hey, if you don't give me this Spence fight, you got to pay me $900,000. What point to an action that Errol Spence has did in 5 years that can show us, not talking, but 5 years in action where we can say, "Hey, he wanted that fight." I'll wait.
The reason he didn't get the fight because Bob Arum didn't make the fight.
No, that's not true.
Bob Arum didn't make what fight?
He didn't make because he had a boss, but he ain't got no boss now, and he still didn't make the fight. He's a free.
Hey, big brother. Hey, big brother. The thing of it is, you're right. He had a boss, but who got a boss now, though?
No, Bud is his own boss.
No, I asked you. I asked you. Bud is a free agent. So who has a boss? Who has a boss? How does Spence and Bud? Who got a boss? Spence, right?
Yeah, Spence got a boss.
Exactly. So I don't know if you read the article, bro, but it's like Bud said in the article, and this is what a lot of people don't be reading. Bud said in the article, "I told them I'm fighting with or without y'all." And then he also said in the article that when I was trying to make this fight, Errol Spence was nowhere around. And that's why I'm saying this is why so much of this bullshit ass dialect coming from both sides. But the thing of it is, these niggas ain't been talking to say these niggas got each other number. And that's why I feel like they should have been talking to each other. Why do you think the Sean Porter and Bud Crawford fight got made? Not because of just the mandated shit. Is that they talked about it, bro. They talked on the phone about it, and that's why the fight got made.
No, Earl don't like that nigga, man. If I don't like you, I'm not gonna.
Bro, it doesn't matter if you don't like me. Listen, it doesn't matter if you don't like me, bro. You can call the nigga. If y'all got each other numbers, bro, call me, nigga. That's like me and you. I don't know you from a can of paint, but if I got your number, nigga, I'ma call you and be like, "Hey, look, let's get this fight going, bro. We can make a bad. What's up?
If you
Hold
don't
on,
like
hold
him,
on.
get in the ring and whip his ass. If you don't
If
like him, get in the ring and whip his
but
ass.
but
Like
you
that.
but
I
put
told
it
you
this
don't
way,
like me. You wanted to fight me. That should have been. That's what you should have been saying, nigga. Yeah, if you don't
who
like
got
him,
to
then
fight now? Who got to fight now? Who got to fight officially on paper? That's Bud. Earl ain't got
Okay,
nobody.
so what he supposed to do? He supposed to go on waiting on Earl? Do he supposed to just sit around and have no fight for over a
No,
year waiting on Earl?
I'm just going to prove my point. Bud never want the work. He wanted the tune-up.
He never want to
He
work.
never
He
won
never
no
want to
No.
work.
tune up.
Yeah,
How you
So
gonna say
are we
that?
kidding?
yeah, because that's the reason he drug it out. And he got to fight in December.
Drug it out how?
So Bud drove this out. So it's all
Yeah,
on Bud.
Bud.
of
Right.
course it's all about baby. Of
Where
course
your
it's
proof?
all.
Drug it out how?
Oh, okay. So nobody had culpability but Bud. So Bud the only one. The reason why this fight ain't happening, right? So he the blame. He the full blame.
Exactly.
Based
He's
on what?
the
Okay.
full
So
blame.
okay. So let me hear your point on. Let me hear why. I want to hear your point of view on why what happened. Why you say Bud is the sole fault or why this fight is not happening. Let me hear your
Oh,
point of view
oh,
on why you saying that. I just jumped on the panel, so I don't know nothing.
okay. Like we all been watching boxing over the years, and we know the quickest way to get out of a fight is to say something about the money. I want more money. I want X. I want more. I want more. You know what I'm saying? And that's the best built-in excuse you can use. And Bud been using that. 35% ain't no guarantees. I want to see the books. Those are money issues, and it's enough cover to weasel out of a fight. He don't want that
Hey,
eye broken.
but the thing of it
So
is though, bro, he if him as a fighter, bro, if he get 35% of just the net, bro, he has a right to look at everything from top to bottom, bro.
exactly. Because you're getting 35% of whatever is left over. You're not getting 35% of the gross. The gross is 35% of, say, off the top. He's getting 35% of the leftover. That means they can go buy a fucking refrigerator and or whatever the fuck they wanted. They can go buy a house or something. He's getting whatever's left over after they done did all of these expenses and all that stuff. So that's where you okay as a, okay. Do you are you a businessman? Do have you did business in a point of your life?
Yes.
So my point of is you wouldn't want to take a look at something or have some type of say so if you're a partner in this, if you're going into this as a partner, you don't want to know nothing. You just gonna sign some shit just to be signing it, and you don't
See
know
that.
what you signing.
Hey,
See, that's
one
the
thing.
lie. That's the lie they put out there to make Al Heyman and Spence look bad. But like
What?
Bud ain't gonna see how much he going to get soon as he walk into the arena.
They
Bud know how
said
much
the
he going to
Well,
get
net.
if you
soon
getting
as
a
he
nut,
walk
you
into
don't
the
know how much you're
arena.
getting.
He
They
already
said
Yeah,
the
you
know.
net.
really, yeah, you don't know,
And
bro.
Think
everybody
about it.
before that did the gross. It's
Think
hey,
not
big,
even
about it.
customary to go for the
Think
net.
about it.
It's
Think
customary to
hey,
about
go
it.
hey,
for the
hey,
gross.
big
Think.
big bro.
Look,
I advise you to go. Listen, I advise you to go
Theory.
look up listen. Hold on. I advise you to go look up the Andre Ward and Sergey Kovalev fight, and that should tell you everything you want to know about a net gross. Sergey Kovalev only got he didn't get no guaranteed money, but they came out with $2 million. Andre Ward got $6.5 million for that fight, guaranteed, bro. Gotta go do your research to find that out, homie.
but you got to realize that Bud pretty much accusing Al Heyman and PBC of being some
They are.
shady.
I
See, that's
mean,
a lie. Only
listen, but
person
Oh,
that
listen,
can
bro.
that's
Oh,
all I.
go ahead, fam. Go ahead, go
listen,
ahead.
listen.
Let's
Let me
talk, bro.
finish.
I'll just talk.
Let me finish. The only person who complained about Al Heyman was cokehead Adrian Broner. When he done tricked out all his money, got 10,000 baby mamas. He's the only fighter complaining about how PBC done him dirty. Did you see the Charlo's crib, Deontay Wilder's crib, Earl Spence crib, all the top dogs in PBC? Mickey Garcia,
Famo,
all of them getting paid, man. And,
Famo. Okay, hold on. What the hell is it? What that got to do with what we talking about,
Yes.
man? That
if
ain't
you
got
want
nothing to do with what we talking about.
if you want to accuse somebody of being the thief, let's show me some smoke other than a crackhead Adrian
brother,
Broner.
brother.
That's
Let me let me let, let me let
respect.
me ask
That's
you a
not true.
question. Let me ask you a question. If they
That's
so
not true.
paid over there, let me ask you a question. If they so paid over there, then why is Bud Crawford the highest paid welterweight in welterweight since what 20 what since what 20 since he became a welterweight. Let's put it like that. He's the
Because
highest paid welterweight. But
Bob
check this
Arum
out.
signed him
But
to a bus. Bob Arum signed him to a shitty deal. And Bob told
oh,
you
so
he
Nah,
lost
oh,
money
so
on
that's
Bud.
a shitty deal
Look,
being the highest paid
Reginald.
welterweight.
Bob
That's a
Arum
shitty
said
Can I
deal.
he
answer
I'll
lost
the
take that
money.
shitty
question?
deal.
Hold on, y'all. Reginald, when
Yeah.
they be asking you, because you know I love you, King. You know we're gonna end this
Oh,
in
that's
all love.
Reginald. I ain't even
But
know
what
what I was
I'm
talking
saying,
to.
well,
Yeah, what
Reginald,
up,
you not
dog?
answering
What's up, dog?
questions. You not answering questions.
You
He
ain't
Okay.
answering
said,
questions.
if it's all like that and they getting paid so much, why was Bud Crawford the highest paid welterweight? It don't matter who you was signed with. You could have been Matchroom, Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren, Dudabella, Golden Boy, Mayweather Promotions, PBC, top rank. Out of all the entities, Bud got paid the most guaranteed. He asked you why.
Bob Arum overpaid Terence Crawford, period. And he told you he
listen.
lost money on that deal. But
That
he
nigga
had to
didn't
honor
lose
that
money on
contract.
that nigga, man. Stop saying that. ESPN paid that nigga to pay Bud. Stop that, bro. That was ESPN's
Bob
money.
Arum said he lost money on Bud out of
That
all
was
time.
ESPN's money. That was not Bob Aaron's money.
Paul Aaron says a whole lot of outlandish things too. Every time somebody, leaves him or whatever, he'll start talking all kind
Why?
of crazy
What?
stuff about him. Paul
But
Aaron,
why we? Why? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why do they use Bob Aaron when it's convenient though? That's what I'm
No,
tripping on that. I'm tripping on that. But then y'all call him a snake and snake. He'll snake. But then
no.
on the same in the same tone, y'all can say, oh well, Bob Aaron said this. Well, why y'all listen to a snake? Well, if he's dirty and all this y'all claim he to be, but then y'all use him when it's convenient for you to make y'all points. That's
No,
why
it's
I
just
don't
a
get.
fact. It's just a fact.
okay,
It's just a
okay.
fact.
Let's just give Reginald argument, okay? Okay, whatever. Bob Aaron was good and terrible. Okay, I'm just gonna give you that argument. What the hell that got to do in 2022? What the fuck that got to do in 2022 and right now what's going on with Plaza?
It goes to my original statement. PBC did business with other fighters, and nobody say, "Hey, open up your books, open up your bank accounts. Let me run the forensics through and see what's what."
That's not what they're
You
asking.
know,
That's not what they're asking. You know when they say open up the books, they're trying to say where the all what they want to see. They're not asking you for everything that you did in your whole lifetime. They're asking for that fight
Right.
venue when they say open up your books. Show us
Exactly.
what you did.
Right.
Every
no,
fighter has
no,
that right. Every fighter has rules in every contract. You better go read what's contract and what's in
That's right,
contract,
Destiny.
baby.
That's right,
Yeah,
Destiny.
yeah, Camo. The thing of it is, bro, you gotta know this, bro. Al Haymon gonna show
Hey,
them
D
niggas the
Young,
book
D
because he
Young. Can I ask you
what's
a
up, big
question too,
bro?
D Young? Hey,
What up, bro?
when he was going in as a partner too, so don't he have certain type of rights or something to see
Mm-hmm.
those type of
Yeah,
things?
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Everybody supposed to see that. That's Floyd Mayweather. The thing that people want to come down to every fighter has that right. I don't know what you've been reading or saying, but you need to go read how contracts
You
work.
you
So
hey Des,
this work.
Des, let me ask you this rhetorical question. Do you think that they opened up the books for Canelo Alvarez?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
Did
That's
they
that's your
open up
answer,
the book?
K-Folk.
Now this is a better one,
no,
D Young. Did they open up
no.
the books for Logan Paul? Hell no. That's why he said he ain't get paid.
That had nothing to do with PBC.
That
That
got
is
everything
what are
to
you
do with
talking?
PBC.
No,
He
no,
fought
that had
Floyd.
nothing to do with that was Floyd.
Come
But
on, Reggie,
Floyd
man.
is PBC.
No, they separate. PBC had
Now,
nothing to do.
I
They
mean,
had nothing to do
well,
with the
Floyd.
Paul
see,
brothers.
but here's the thing, Reginald. You're saying they separate. Floyd Mayweather said, I am PBC, and PBC is me.
Yep.
Because
Now,
PBC
which
would
one
not
we
No,
gonna
exist
listen
without
to,
Floyd.
Reginald?
PBC would not exist without Floyd. Floyd made PBC, baby boy. I don't care how you want to look at it. Floyd made PBC.
no. Whatever Floyd got going with his company overseas fighting those Japanese fighters, that's his company. That
I
had
didn't
nothing to do
say
with
that. No,
PBC.
stick
Well,
Reginald.
that's what he
Reginald.
said though. But
Dude,
that's what he
dude,
I
said.
said
dude, dude,
stick.
dude, dude. Let me
Reginald,
see one
you be
second.
moving the goalposts. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
let you
No,
Reggie.
I
go
Come
to the
on,
did.
Pro
Reggie. Come
Bowl.
on,
Yeah,
Reggie, man.
Look, I
bro, you
said
gotta.
Floyd fought Logan Paul. That was a PBC joint, right? Now, either you know that or you don't. That was a PBC joint. They probably
If
gave
you,
him a deal like they're trying to do Terrence. In the end of the day, Logan Paul didn't get paid. That's what Logan Paul said. And then you gotta go by what Floyd said. I am PBC and PBC is me. I'm not saying what Miss T say. I'm saying what Floyd say. Al Heyman has not come out and disputed anything that Floyd said. We don't even know if Al Heyman exists. We got
Al
a bunch of
Heyman is
stockbrokers.
Hey, but that's funny though, because but everything that you just said, Miss T, was valid, because Floyd did say all this shit. I am PBC, and PBC is me. So let me ask you a question then. My thing is this. You say PBC is, you know what I'm saying? So I'm talking religion right now. You say PBC, oh, they pay their guys, or they living good and all that stuff like that. Why am I hearing all this shit about it so hard for them to come up with money and all this type of shit? They about to lose. Yeah. And every time they going through some shit, why Floyd the one got to fight? Why Floyd having all these goddamn fights? Yeah, what I'm trying to say, is he saving PBC or something from going under?
No,
Hey, and
but you know what? Showtime is the one who front the money. Fox, they're actually guys who front the money for these fights. And PBC divvy up the money and they pay their boxers. But actuality, Showtime got the money and Fox got the money for these fights.
and they're not paying them, and they're not paying
They
for
not
those
paying
fights,
them.
bro. Why
But
do you think everything going on pay per view?
Hold on. I
My
was
bad,
gonna do this
Missy.
stuff. Did you just say that one of y'all said Bob ain't losing no money? ESPN paid that, and you said no.
Yep.
It's the
ESPN.
same thing. It's the same thing.
I
Fox,
think so. Yeah,
ESPN paid Bob, and Bob took what they gave him out their budget and paid his fighters.
But
Listen,
listen,
you all over the place, baby. You on that Kool-Aid? Because all y'all cult members, all y'all founder cult members sip the same Kool-Aid. Please don't end up like Jim Jones little cult members and be dead somewhere in the water. Except stop drinking the Kool-Aid.
I got a perfect example. Devin Haney took a crappy deal to sign with Bob Arum to get those undisputed belts. He lost millions. You know what I'm saying? He knew going into this fight. Let me finish. He knew going into this fight that he was going to lose millions, but he's put that aside to get those undisputed belts. That's how hungry he is. You know. Let me finish. Let
him finish. Then I gotta get these other folks that came on.
Terence Crawford said, "Okay, it's a bad deal. Let me sign it and let me get these belts." You know what I'm saying? If there's a problem, I'll sue you later. And it happens all the time in boxing. I feel that you shortchanged me. Well, I'm going to take you to court and I'm going to settle, or I'm going to get half or something like that. It's the same thing. Devin Haney and Bud. But Devin Haney took the bad deal. Supposedly, Bud has a bad deal, which I don't believe that he had a bad deal. He just needed a tune-up. That's the only reason he ain't take that fight. Because he seen what happened to Uga Khan. He was like, I need to get another work in because he's going to be out for a year.
But Reginald, you talking without facts. But let me get. I had two people to come in here. Y'all hold tight. We got Caps and Full G. What's poppin' King, and then ATL after him. The floor is yours, Caps. What's poppin', man?
Yo, what's up? I can't stay long, but that thing with Bob Arum and that excuse that he lost money on that, he said that, but afterwards he made the fight with Sean Porter and Crawford, and Sean Porter got $4 million, and Crawford got $6 million, something that the PBC couldn't do in the first place. So if you're going to say that Bob Arum lost money, that's his problem. He made his own problem. Okay, not Crawford. All right, yeah. And then turn around, say that, and then turn around and give the man $6 million. Let ESPN give the budget to get $6 million to Crawford. So why you say one thing on your left and then on the right, you end up giving this man a fight with Sean Porter and pay both of them their biggest, highest guarantee. Don't get it.
And let me remind you, when Bob don't like you and he don't think you make money for him, he'll get rid of you. Ask Andy Ruiz. Is that all you had, Capsule Full?
That's it. I gotta go.
All right, cool. ATL is in the building. What's poppin', King? My bro, what's going on? Now hit him, the other Spence fan. Is we saying something wrong? ATL, what's up?
Here comes shit talking ass nigga. Here we go.
What's going on, man?
What's up? What you tell us?
What's going on, man? How y'all feeling, man? Like,
All
We,
right,
we, we good.
you know what I'm saying? I'm
Hey,
good.
baby girl.
Hey, mama.
How you doing?
Hey, look.
Your daddy at work. You don't know it. He getting his
Hey,
work.
I'm trying to figure out what is y'all talking about, because I ain't hear nothing that really
you
was
heard
talking
something.
about
Come
what
on, man. You
what's
heard.
going on today.
Look, you heard some of this stuff. I said Bud Crawford playing chess, not checkers.
Get the hell out of here.
You get the hell out of here.
So,
Look, hey, Reginald, where you slip off to?
He playing
Get back
Duck
up
Duck
in here.
Goose. That's what his ass playing.
is that what he's doing? He playing Duck Duck Goose. It seems like Styles have been playing Duck Duck and Goosing.
Come on, man. Y'all can't just keep. You can't goddamn just hate
Earl
for the rest
Spence
of your
running.
life.
I'm saying it.
You can't run for. You can't hate for the rest of your life, man. You gotta let it go at some point.
ATL, he been ducking for the longest, bro. We know that.
Damn, bro.
Man. He been running like a motherfucking. He been running like he got damn Usain Bolt or something.
That
Look,
nigga
I
went
think he
to.
done switched to track and field.
Sprints. I call him Earl Sprints. That nigga been running like goddamn Usain Bolt.
Look, he done switch over to track and field. He ain't in boxing no more.
Man.
You know it's fucked up.
ATL know his boy been running, man. You know that shit.
I ain't want to even think that about the Buster, man. God damn.
But you know the latest. Do you know the latest with you know the latest ATL? What's going on with Bud?
Duck Duck Goose.
Like he got this new fight. How's he?
Yeah.
He ain't gonna get a fight this year with Errol Spence.
Yeah.
He wanted to stay active. He still
I know all about the new fight.
Explain how he ducking.
I know all about
the new fight. Say. You can't even say nothing.
He fights somebody who goddamn Lamont Peterson knocked out back in the day, and Earl knocked Lamont Peterson out. So what's the point of him fighting somebody who Lamont Peterson knocked out, and that's somebody else they got?
Hey, he fought the best available competition that he can have at this short period of time. ATL, you know that, man. Come on, man. You know how the game go, bro.
I don't know how long y'all gonna keep running with y'all excuses, bro. Like, come on, man.
What you want him to do?
Hey,
sit on
what you want to do? Just sit on his ass, keep waiting for Earl. So I'm confused on what he need to do.
Y'all got it, man. I ain't even gonna
say. I want to hear what you got to say, ATL. What you gonna do then?
I ain't gotta say nothing. It's blatantly, you can see it, bro. Like, it ain't nothing to really talk about.
You tell me.
What we supposed to see? Okay, tell us what we see.
What you mean? It's blatant. You can see it. Like, he ducking, bro. Like,
man.
So that what it is. So he's also ducking. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
He ducking, bro. He already had this fight planned, bro. Before he sitting here, goddamn, leading y'all ass on, and he already had this plan to fight this man, bro.
This is a sick
y'all should be mad.
Stupid.
Y'all should be mad. He led y'all on. I'm not I fuck with Bud, but you know I'm man down. He let y'all down.
Man. ATL, answer this question for me.
Y'all should feel bad, man. He let y'all
down. What do you want Bud to do for the rest of this year?
Hey, sit on his ass and keep getting them fucked up ass contracts.
He let all y'all down, man. That's terrible, bro.
Man, your boy is.
Hey, Dion, what you hear that Dion, man?
I'm trying to hear what he heard on his side of the internet.
But y'all notice ATL ain't saying nothing.
I want to hear what I want to hear what's going on in the other shadow realm. Tell us, ATL.
And I tell y'all this shit all the time, man. I don't hate Bud. I fuck with Bud too. But I'm Errol Spence. I'm man down. But like, come on, man. Yeah, it got to be a point in time and one day where y'all got to goddamn think clearly. Like, come on.
Hey, but tell us how he ducking though, bro. I just want to know.
So I'm the first person to say that?
No,
that's all over the internet.
Okay, but that ain't got nothing to do with me. This is my own opinion. I'm talking about.
Tell us how. Stop talking around it. Tell us how.
What you mean? You don't just set up a fight one day and be fighting somebody. I mean, y'all been in negotiations. Like,
dude,
come on, man.
They are not. But Errol Spence and him are not fighting this year, according to Errol Spence and them. They
ain't never gonna fight. They ain't never fight.
Hey, now I will agree with you on that.
Oh my God,
I will agree with you on that.
They ain't never fight.
Hold on, ATL. Hold on, Destiny. Bold is in the building. Let me get him the flow.
I told y'all this the last time we all talked.
Huh?
I told y'all this the last time we talked. I said,
we know your
if it
boy
don't
was
happen
that
now,
scared.
it ain't never gonna happen, bro.
Well, we didn't know your boy was.
I ain't even did no videos on it or nothing because I know it wasn't gonna happen.
Hey, let me ask him something. Let me ask ATL something right quick before Bo go. Hey, so ATL, when Errol Spence said, I think he said this shit about 3 weeks ago or something like that, a month ago, when he said he gonna fight November the 19th, no matter what, was that a duck move?
Shit, I don't know.
I'm just asking you from your point of view, bro. I'm asking from your
It
point
ain't
of
no
view.
duck move. It is something he said.
Oh, it's not a duck move for him to say.
It's a comment.
Oh, for him to say he gonna fight. Oh, okay.
Earl put all his eggs in one basket, and Bud didn't. Bud was smart. He bumped two ends of the stick, and that's why Earl lost out on a $3 million deal because he put all his eggs in the basket.
Chess, not checkers. Bo, you got the flow.
Hey, what's going on? How's everybody doing?
We good, Bo.
We all right. We cool, man.
Man, I gotta say this, man. I'm surprised ATL ain't said he was an Erosexual like some of these other Erosexuals, because there's a dude, I ain't gonna say his name, but he does come on your show a lot. This dude made a video, said he was an Erosexual.
I'm a guessing child sexual.
But check this out. For the past 4 years, Terence Crawford been trying to get this fight with Errol Spence. And all these Erosexuals made up too many goddamn excuses. Yo, you need to go fight this guy. You need to go fight this guy. Terence Crawford does it, and then all of a sudden they try to downgrade the guys that they told him to go fight. Then this year alone, Tim Smith said there's no money in the Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fight. People they're gonna jack it, you know what I'm saying, steal it, stream it, whatever. Then on top of that, they lowball Terence Crawford, right? After Errol Spence said he was joking about that 60-40, 70-30, they damn fucking lowballed him to a 35%. And they didn't expect Terence Crawford to take it, and he still took it. And then PBC still delayed their negotiations to the point that Floyd Mayweather had to come out and say, hey, this fight ain't happening right now. I don't know who put out that November date. It's going to be happening further down the line. Now, Terence Crawford, who hasn't fought in like a year, it's like, yo, I need a stay busy fight. These dudes are playing around. So the minute he takes a stay busy fight, all of a sudden, now here come the Erosexuals. Oh, but why he's fighting David Abenesian? Oh, well, he's not getting 8 figures. Oh, I gotta fight Boots. No. That's not fair. Oh, you know what? Crawford should have fought Boots. Crawford should have fought like these dudes are so like they're afraid because Boots is Errol Spence is mandatory, and there's a possibility that Errol Spence had to fight him. Now this shit would have been done. We could have been on a trilogy by now if Errol Spence would have just manned up and fought Terence Crawford years ago.
Thank you.
Let me tell you, man. Look, I don't.
Thank you.
At this point, I don't. That's not even the issue with me. If they say if he fighting Boots tomorrow, I want to see that shit too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not picking no sides. I want to see a goddamn fight. That's it.
That's it.
Well, we're not gonna get that fight. How about that one? We gotta watch Bud versus Vic Archini and Darchini.
I don't want to see Bud versus no goddamn nigga that sound like
I want to see Bud.
He fight somebody that sound like some new shit.
I want to see him in the ring.
Melanesian. Like, what the hell is
that? Y'all already starting to put this fight down. Y'all just mad.
I fuck with Crawford, but I don't want to see him fight nobody named Melanesian.
And then what y'all gonna say? His pay-per-view gonna be off the chain, and what y'all gonna say?
Ain't nobody paying no $30 million for that shit.
Hey,
it's gonna flop.
You know what's so funny, Mitty? You know what's so funny? What? Because when they went to him and they said that Bud needed to first you need to goddamn get a belt. You need to get a belt. You need to leave fucking Top Rank. You need to goddamn go and cook my eggs. You need to go and goddamn bake my goddamn bread or whatever fuck you need to do. You need to come. You need to I'm just talking about the hoops. I'm saying hold on. I'm getting to a point. You saying Then we're gonna send you this bullshit ass contract, but we don't want you to look at it. We want you to turn your head while you sign the motherfucker, because you only gonna get the net. So don't look at it. Don't ask about to see no books or none of that shit. You just sign this shit, and then goddamn, we can make this fight happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, why Bud got to do every fucking thing? Okay, my thing is Bud ducking. He ducking, but he got to do everything on his end. How is that?
Y'all Bud fan. Let me ask y'all this.
Yo, let me say this.
Do you think he could have picked somebody else better to fight than who he fighting?
No,
y'all, it don't matter who he fight. Y'all gonna say it's trash, but y'all gonna respect.
I'm asking y'all. I'm talking about from my perspective. I don't care what the hell nobody else.
I don't care who he fought.
You don't think he could have fought nobody with a name like Keith Thurman or some shit like that?
Listen. When he wanted Keith, they didn't want him. So if he go fight somebody and get 8 figures,
another PBC fighter, bro.
Fuck all of them.
PBC fight. It's the same old shit, bro. It's the same shit. It's PBC, bro. Same shit.
That's all a simple question. Y'all can't.
I just look. I'll say this, y'all.
You ain't getting $10 million.
Melanesian, bro. Like, who the fuck is that? We don't know this nigga, bro.
No, he cannot have picked nobody else, because if they're not going to PBC, do you think they're going to somebody else?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Who else can he pick?
He's not gonna be able to fight nobody with top rank. And then we already know Connor steroid boy. He's doing steroids, so he can't fight him. So who is supposed to fight?
That's why I was asking y'all.
The next person is David Evanesian. Everybody else is PBC on.
Y'all ain't even know who that man was. The fight was announced.
I'm a boxer fan. I know who David Evanesian was.
I do too.
David Evanesian is a good fighter. David Evanesian is a good fighter, bro. If you think it is,
why is he ranked number 4? Why is he ranked number 4 in the WWE?
Bro, he's ranked above in all the countries and bodies, bro.
One of y'all ever talk about?
Hold on.
The honest truth right here. So
you just ain't hearing shit about niggas talking about 147. Dude,
hold on 1 second. I can't hear both of y'all. What's up? One of y'all.
Check this out. These people knew who David Evanesian is. They just pretend like they don't know him now that Bud is fighting him. But let it be Errol Spence that was fighting David Evanesian. They'd have been like, oh yeah, that's a tough fight. But because Bud is who that is, they gonna pretend like they don't know him.
Spend your $40, Reginald. You about to know who he is, and then come back and see what y'all gonna say. Hey, but peep this.
Hey,
I'm
gonna
watch it over Miss Destiny Blackhouse.
I'm gonna spend them $40. I'm gonna spend them $40. See Bud in the ring. Goddamn it! I just want to see him in the ring.
Spend them $40.
I want to see him in the ring. Well, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You fighting the milkman. I'm gonna spend that goddamn.
But let's just say this, y'all.
Yeah, he didn't fight Mickey Mouse. I'm gonna watch that fight. Him fighting Mickey Mouse. I'm gonna watch it. Yes, miss. But I love him.
Let's just say this, y'all. What if this shit could actually be a positive thing? Ain't nobody thinking about that. Now, I'm not saying the nigga gonna break the bank on the motherfucking views, but what if this a positive thing? What if he actually do good in his hometown? He get what? Maybe 50K or 178K, make good money. What if he could present this shit to the PBC? Hey, look, they gonna pay this. They can pay Earl. Y'all just get the broadcaster rights, and we get what we want. What if this could be a good thing?
Yeah, but you know what's gonna happen.
But the thing about it is, Earl is not a
proof. I'm sorry, he gonna have proof that he can earn $10 million or more.
Just explain the shit.
You gonna have to come back and explain why the fuck you don't want to give this man a guarantee or no back money. You ain't gonna have to say then. You ain't gonna say he don't make no views or whatever.
Yeah,
and I'm not guaranteeing this fight for Bud. I don't know what's gonna happen in this fight. So before they get on this bandwagon and say, "Oh, what if David Evanesian beat Bud?" That's possible. What if Boots beat Earl? That's possible. We saying Earl was playing pussyfoot and he got backed in the corner.
That ain't what I was talking about.
That's
not what I was talking about.
Yes, he is, Reginald.
Errol Spence is just gay. He's gay.
What I'm saying is, just like I told y'all, I'm not just a Spence motherfucker fan.
Brian Norman Jr. ain't fucking Bud Crawford, dude. What is you talking about with your lame ass? I'm not talking. I'm talking to this nigga in the comment. Respect my check. Get your pussy ass out of here, man.
I fuck
what
with
you talking about?
I watch all Crawford's fights. I've been watching his fights for years, man.
Mhm.
I don't even know who the hell Buddy is. I don't want to see Crawford fight him. I'd rather see him fight somebody else. Not even saying fight Spence. Not even saying fight Spence right now. I'm just saying he could have fought somebody who the fuck he know.
Yeah, but Crawford don't want to sit out for the whole year.
Yeah, it's a stay busy fight, man.
You gotta
respect that. Say that.
You gotta respect
it's
that.
a stay busy.
He ain't getting $10 million for that fight.
Reginald, I don't know where you get your news, dog. Who you watching? Fox News?
Hey, but if he if he do though, Reginald, what's the problem? If he do though, why? I mean, why? Like, I'm confused on why you keep saying he ain't getting 10 million. If he
Andrew Charles?
If he does, then is that a problem?
The thing is, the fight ain't gonna happen. He ain't fighting that guy. This just a ploy.
Okay.
This is a ploy.
Okay,
the fight is not
gonna happen.
happen.
Shit from Reginald?
Huh?
Where you get your shit from?
You know what? Because that cable network had another pay-per-view fight about 2 months ago, and the two fighters pulled out because they didn't put the money in escrow.
You got it from Donald Trump News? You got it from Donald Trump News, did you?
No.
I tell you what I
feel. Bring your ass back. You bring your ass back when that fight
go ahead, Dion.
I tell you what, if y'all don't think the shit real, just download the app, bro. And they got that shit big as day on that motherfucking homepage.
I saw it.
Hey, and you know what, Mitty? Hey, and check this out, Mitty and Dion. I think that they want to invest that 10 million in them, whether they lose or whatever, because they are an upstart company. They trying to get their name out there and stuff like that. So it ain't about them making a profit. It's about them getting somebody like Crawford or with a name on their roster so they can get themselves out there. You know what I'm saying? It's an investment.
That's all I'm saying.
Let's not forget when Bud had a fight on ESPN. I can't remember if it was with Amir Khan or whoever. He had 3 million views. Errol Spence ain't never had 3 million views in his life. And so I'm not knocking Errol Spence, but I'm saying when you charge a fight for $40,
you's a hater.
That ain't gonna happen. What you say, ATL?
You a hater.
I ain't no hater. By stating facts, shorty. How am I?
No.
Hey,
views that Errol Spence got.
I don't know that's no facts. I don't give a damn what y'all talking about.
That is good.
Just to be clear, you do not have to subscribe to the fucking BLK cap. It's not the ESPN Plus. So if niggas scared they gotta subscribe, you don't gotta subscribe. Just order the app and it's on there.
Oh, I damn sure gonna do that.
Can I say something real quick?
What's up, Bo?
So check this out. So basically, right, this whole time while Errol Spence been ducking Terence Crawford, the excuse was Terence Crawford's on the other side of the street. He needs to Showtime to Fox and all that other stuff. Terence is still not with the PBC. So why all of a sudden now y'all want to blame Terence Crawford now? He's still not with the PBC. So y'all convince me with that nonsense. Basically, I'm telling you, it all comes down because they mad because they expect Terence Crawford to fight on Spence time. The whole time for 4 years, like I said earlier, that fight should have been happening. We could have been on the trilogy. And the fact of the matter is that Spence and them been fucking taking too damn long, and they've been bluffing and low balling and everything. How the fuck you get Dennis Ugas, a less accomplished fighter?
I hear what you're saying, right? And you 40%. Absolutely right.
How do you give Sean Porter 50-50?
But I want to know if y'all all feel like I feel.
How do you give Mikey Garcia 50-50, a guy who never fought at welterweight, but you want to lowball Terence Crawford at 35%? That shit doesn't make any sense.
They don't want to fight, bro. They didn't want to fight. That's why they want to do that. They didn't really want this shit.
That's a lie.
They didn't want their fight. That's why they lowballed. That's why they lowballed them.
Can we be on the same page for one time? Answer this question for me. Do y'all all feel the same way I feel that the shit ain't happening?
Yeah.
It ain't happening.
And
it ain't happening. So then answer this. Why anybody mad?
Yeah.
If it's not happening, why y'all mad that Terence went and outsmarted y'all and got the bag?
I'm not mad at that. I'm mad the fight ain't happening, period.
Okay. But Reginald, man.
I don't give a fuck who doing what. I'm mad the fight ain't fucking happening. I've been told.
I mean, I mean, I've been had my heart out of it, bro. So that's why
I'm
it's. I
mad
mean,
because
Hey, we
because I
talked
I
about
do
this
I've
shit.
been
some
We
waiting
talked
so
this
bullshit.
shit a
much for
while
this.
back, Dion. We talked about this shit a while back. We were like, man, we done with this
Yeah,
shit, man. We
the beginning of this year, I was already done with this fight.
I'm ready to see Lomachenko and Haney.
Hey, I told me T, I said, I ain't got my heart in this shit no more. I told me T that shit. I said, shit,
Right.
I was,
Yeah,
man, I'm
yeah.
tired of
I'm
this shit,
shit.
man.
I'm ready to move on to the young guns. I'm
We
ready to
we
see. I'm
we
ready
I'm
to
all
see.
got
telling you,
happy.
man.
We all got happy thinking it was November 19th. Even I a little bit, but I ain't get all the way in it. So it's not like a big letdown. All I see is Terence Crawford don't feel like sitting out a whole year. When April come around, Earl Spence ain't gonna want to sit out a whole year neither. And then get in the ring with Terence Crawford. So he might want to tune up fight. He might want to fight in January or December. I don't know. Just so he can prepare. Because they talk about next spring. Spring could be May. Spring could be like April, May. So why Terence Crawford need to sit and wait for him? Spence don't want to fight. You telling the dude he gonna get the net, and you're not trying to show him how he's getting the money. Prove to him he's getting the money. And then if he signed it, you guys gonna call him top ranked Toby and the dumbass and all that. He just smarter than y'all. That's all
Yes,
that
I
is.
had that one.
He moving step and y'all be mad as hell.
I don't give a fuck about none of that
So
shit.
not you, ATL, but a lot of Spence fans be mad as hell.
He
He
ain't
ain't
fighting
so dumb
nobody.
after all.
He's
But and
not fighting
that's so
nobody.
true what you said though, Mitch T, because them motherfuckers over there they getting pimped, and you know what I'm saying, he getting to the bag, but now they want to hate on like let the man make his money. Hey, however he want to make it, hey, let the man make his fucking money.
Y'all
And
better go get that Ice
my
Cube
thing is
song.
somebody always talking about this back end money over there at
Mhm.
PBC, back end money. Oh, they back motherfucking give him but a million up front and get out and I got to look forward to some back end money. No, Bud said I want my goddamn guarantee up front. He getting his up front.
I should have played Ice Cube song. Who's the Mac? Isn't that nigga in the club asking, can he get in the hot tub?
Y'all crazy,
Hey,
so.
no, that young,
Hey,
no, that young black man, that young black man.
but I could also say this, man. Karma is a bitch, though. I tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Karma is a bitch,
Nigga
bro.
done went to karma on my head. God damn.
oh yeah.
Cause it was all fun and games when Spence had all the leverage. Niggas was making
Damn.
fun. It was all fun and games. It
Mm-hmm.
was all fun and games. Now I keep it down the middle. It's all fun and games. So y'all niggas can't really be mad, bro. I mean, I'm upset, bro. But at the end of the day, I knew the shit wasn't happening, bro. But just don't be mad when the shoe on the other foot. Because
Yeah,
that's
How?
what
How is
happened.
it on the foot? How? Earl got
Exactly.
all these.
That's what I was trying to
The
figure
Bud
out.
fans,
He still got PBC. He's still on Showtime. What you talking about?
I see D-Ray
Man,
promotions and
PBC
stuff
about to
getting.
go under, bro. PBC about to go away.
What you talking about,
that's why
man?
Floyd fighting so much. That's why y'all don't understand why Floyd he trying to save PBC, bro. Come on, man. Y'all see the writing on the wall,
No,
bro.
no.
Reginald.
Y'all
Do
see the writing on the
Have
PBC.
wall, bro.
Bugatti.
What network is PBC got? What network do PBC got?
They
They
still got
about to have
Showtime. They
none.
still got
And
Fox.
how long? No, they don't got Fox, but how long they got Showtime?
They still got Showtime. They still got Fox.
They do
For
not
how
have Fox.
long?
How long they got left with Showtime?
I don't know.
Then
I
what
don't
you
know.
talking about
So you
then?
gotta do your homework. You gotta do your homework there, Reginald.
They just had a fight with Wilder less than 2 weeks
No,
ago.
she's saying
That's
how
like
long
y'all
do they
got
got it?
amnesia.
How long do they got
She's
left on
saying,
that
dude, how long do
contract,
they
Reg?
have it?
I don't have no connection with PBC and their contract.
Then you
Y'all
can't
know
make
that.
statements like that when we say they ain't got no network, Charlotte. They about to not have a network. Now what they gonna do?
Yeah,
Cause
they about to
that shit
go
about
under.
that shit about to that shit about to expire, bro.
I
No,
don't
it's a
think so. I think
rumor.
Showtime is going to renew it. Showtime is going to renew
That
that
shit,
with
they have
PBC.
not renewed the Fox joint.
No, I'm saying, but I think Showtime is going to renew it with PBC
I
though.
don't think
I
I
think
don't think
it's
so. I
about,
don't think so, Destiny.
I don't know.
yeah,
I
I
I think
don't
so.
don't
think
know.
so,
They
Destiny.
may,
I
they
think
may
so.
not. January we'll
Showtime
see.
getting dissolved.
I heard
Showtime getting
Showtime finna
dissolved.
I heard Showtime finna get ready to get out of boxing, period. This is what
Yeah,
I'm
they
hearing.
going through a restructuring.
Yeah, I heard
They
they
get
finna get out
they
of
get
boxing,
they getting
period.
But you know
dissolved
what?
by like the end of next year.
Showtime.
Exactly.
I'm not with Showtime, so I don't know what they're really about to do. But if they do get out of boxing period, then PBC could do like everybody else and start their own damn streaming service. I mean,
Man,
there's
they ain't got no fucking
Bud is
money, Destiny.
Bud is partnership with Fox. Now it would be called Bally's. Go ahead and say, Reginald, that ain't true. I showed y'all on this channel. It's true.
Why he fighting on this third rate streaming service?
Why not? Because they giving him 8 figures. Need to be say any more?
No,
8
that's
figures
false.
is why. 8 figures is why.
Come on,
Why you hating on it though? That sound like some hate though, Reggie. That sound like hate.
That sound like hate. Yeah, that do sound
Reggie, that sound like hate though, for real, bro.
No.
I heard
come on,
it do
only
sound like hate.
some ice water, get that hate out your system.
No.
Hey, y'all got that hate going on, bro.
You got the Zone. It's big networks. This Terence Crawford, this bad fighter, which he is. He's one of the best fighters in the world. But he's fighting on the Mickey Mouse streaming service.
If a motherfucker offer you $10 million to fight on their network.
You know what's so funny? This man is cheerleading for a damn network, man.
The Zone has no welterweight fighters. So who's gonna fight on there? The Zone has 0 welterweight fighters. That's why Eddie he didn't want to sign him because he has no welterweight fighters besides Tarantino doping ass. So he's supposed to go there and fight
and for the record, Mickey Mouse is more. He got more coins in the bank than Earl and Bud.
Who the hell is Mickey Mouse?
Oh, you ain't lying though.
You know what I mean?
No, but I'm saying Mickey Mouse a rich motherfucker.
Who the hell is Mickey Mouse?
Nigga, I don't know what to tell you.
The
if you don't know
streaming
who Mickey Mouse
service.
is.
The streaming service Bud fighting on. And the thing about it,
Mickey
Bud
Mouse.
don't have nowhere to go. That's why he
That's
fights
name
with
what?
unknown guys.
No. He calling it, he being condescending, calling it Mickey Mouse streaming service. But 8 figures, I'll fight on Donald Duck's streaming service.
He's
We
not
already
getting
talked about
$10
this.
million.
I'll fight your ass for 100,000. We gonna split it though.
He ain't getting no. He is not getting no $10 million.
Exactly.
You can put me on White Castle's channel.
Okay. So hold on. Let me holler at Reggie right quick. Reggie, if he do get 10 million, then what, man? Like, cause you keep saying he not gonna get 10, but okay. Then what you gonna say if he do get 10? Then what you say?
Let's say faithful last say he do get $10 million. He's still a man without no island. Cause he's still gonna fight unknown.
Reggie, hey, I see what this is. Don't worry about it. That's what I need. That's what I needed. That's what I need to hear. That's all I need to hear. Yeah, you told me what I need to hear, bro. You told me.
The club.
I see what it is for you. I see what it is for you. I see what this is.
Yeah, I see what this is.
I see what that is. Yeah, you told me everything I need to know when you said that.
He said he a man with no island. This is what they've been saying all along. Bud ain't got nobody. He ain't got no network. He just showed y'all motherfuckers.
But ain't Spence his own boss though? Ain't Spence supposed to be the one that's his own boss though?
Well, that's what Spence said. But what did Floyd say? Unless you got 3 or 4 million to put up for a fight, ain't nobody boss.
I know you really hate Spence, boy. You be on Spence, bro.
For real, man.
You a Spence hater, bro.
About it.
Man, I'm telling you the truth.
There y'all go. But see, y'all doing all this hating on Bud, but y'all be straight hollering about some. Bro,
you ain't heard me hate on Bud. I'm talking about you.
Reggie quoting facts from the air.
I'm telling you facts, ATL. Y'all sitting there. Y'all got it. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So my opinion when Spence said that he was his own boss, that's my opinion. Or he say it?
He is.
Or did he say it? Hold on. Did he say it?
He said I gotta call Al Heyman.
Did he say it or not?
Call Al Heyman.
He is his own boss.
Oh, he is his own boss. Oh, okay. Okay, bet.
Al Heyman run the show.
Thank you. Thank you, man. At least you can be honest about that, bro.
Earl Spence has been down production.
Your boy just said Al Heyman run that shit.
What does Terence Crawford have?
Nobody.
Terence Crawford has an ability to go make 8 figures, and Errol Spence ain't proved he can get.
Earl Spence has production.
Thank you. Man, nah, but that's gonna did what for us? And then did what?
What does Bud have?
He had to go else to the offer.
What does Bud have?
Come on, bro.
And
get out of here, man.
These conversations,
you tripping, bro?
Earl Spence
y'all tripping, bro. Man, down on did what? Man, down on did what? PBC on the Al Heyman signed that man checks, bro.
But I'm trying to get you to understand that he has his own promotional company.
Okay, so what has he promoted for himself? He hasn't promoted shit for himself though.
Huh?
to make a move.
Guess what? ATL, guess what? Mayweather's Big Daddy. Mayweather's Spence Big Daddy. Okay, when he see that nigga, he call him Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Hey, Errol Spence got to thank Al Heyman before he can make a move.
Thank you, Mo.
I'll do it too. I'll do it too.
Ain't nobody answer that question for me.
What? I'll answer. What you say?
I'll do it too because Deontay Wilder is the highest paid American boxer.
Terence Crawford has his own promotional company.
He got TBC.
TBC. You didn't know that?
You said PBC.
I said TBC. TBC, bro.
Really?
You just asked me and you don't want to accept it. Go look it up.
Yeah, he don't want to accept it, bro. It don't matter. It don't matter, but
okay.
They too.
Man,
they too
y'all
much
gotta
on
stop
Spence.
being delusional, man.
They got
it's not
to, bro.
good for your health.
It don't look good.
Who he fighting?
Y'all need to drink some water.
Who he fighting? Alanesian.
Okay, but they get 8 figures for it though. He get 8 figures for it though.
What he getting paid though?
It don't matter. He get 8 figures for
it though.
Alanesian with my nuggets.
It's all good. You clowning all you want to. The man getting paid. What Earl doing? What Earl doing?
Some of that new Alanesian.
What Earl doing?
Earl can't break $2.5 million for a guaranteed fight. He can't break.
He fight somebody Earl beat and somebody else knocked the fuck out.
That's all right though. That's all right. He getting paid $8 million
on a website that nobody know about.
Right.
That ain't gonna
a bootleg company.
It ain't gonna
see what it do.
Hey, I see. I know what it is, man. I know exactly what it is.
Ain't gonna sell nothing, bro.
Y'all dudes are jealous that this man is about to get paid.
I ain't never seen a pay-per-view.
Y'all dudes are jealous because the man about to get paid.
I ain't never seen a pay-per-view.
You
$39.
all this hate, Mo.
Mo
ATL try to say he ain't, but he ain't biased, bro. You hear all that bias shit coming out that nigga mouth, boy.
Hey man, y'all need to go play that John Lennon song.
I ain't never seen no paper.
That nigga hate no Spence, man. That nigga hate like a move, bro.
Play that John Lennon song. I'm just so jealous.
ATL, you hell, man. You hell, bro.
ATL,
well, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy, boy.
Reginald, he don't want to believe it. Don't go into the light, Reginald. Don't go into the light.
Miss T.
What's up?
All right, let me talk. Let's put the money aside because at the end of the day, their money's not going to our bank account. Let's put all the money aside.
Oh shit.
All the big fighters is with PBC. He talking about he going to fight Charlo.
Fuck the PBC.
He said if he want to fight. He said if he want to fight Charlo, he got to come over to the PBC. If he want to fight the top guys at 154 or 147, he got to negotiate.
They banging on Earl and the PBC. Fuck everybody on the PBC.
In the end of the day, Reginald, if he want to fight Charlo, he has a better chance to fight Charlo than he fight Errol Spence. Errol Spence don't want the fight, man. Y'all just gotta realize it. Dude is cliquish. He conceited. He arrogant. Now I agree with him for being arrogant. He have a right to be arrogant, but the conceitedness and all this shit, he don't want to fight Terence. Y'all saw how he was when he came into the 147. He wanted to smoke everybody. Now when it come to Terence, he don't want no smoke. He wanted Jeff Horn before Terence got the belt. And so it won't know wrong sides of the streets when Jeff Horn had the belt. So, it's just
that shit.
Y'all just mad, man. Y'all just mad.
All that shit is irrelevant at this point, bro.
You know what the problem is? Y'all think this nigga dumb.
They ain't fighting.
He keeps showing y'all how many times he got to keep showing y'all that he ain't dumb.
So why is we
Minty, check this out. You know what's so funny, Minty? He acting the same way that Keith Thurman was acting towards him.
They ain't fighting.
Hell yeah. He acting like Keith Thurman on steroids.
That's my problem.
Thurman 2.0. That what he is.
My problem is they ain't fighting.
Yeah, ATL, we all wanted that fight.
I don't give a fuck who fought it was.
But I'm saying you can't expect you if y'all mad that Bud is taking a fight this year.
I don't give a fuck who nobody else fight. They ain't fighting.
Yeah.
That's right.
They're not fighting, but it ain't Bud's fault.
I ain't blaming nobody.
It ain't Bud. And Reginald, you have yet to show me. You have yet to show me any actions that Earl has done that shows you he wanted to fight with Bud. And don't give me no lip service. Well, I just went through that. They both
Man,
been talking.
ain't nobody got no excuse
Show me
because
action.
Devin Haney took his
action.
dad to Australia
Show
on
me
lesson
action.
terms and did what he had to do. So
Come
ain't
on,
no fucking
hold
excuse.
on, ATL.
I
I asked Reginald this way back and he ain't answered. Tell me the action that Errol Spence took that shows you he wanted to fight with Terence. I gave you 3 that Terence took. You show me 1 that Errol took.
Let's go, Reg.
Showtime with Steven Espinoza. He said the fight is negotiation.
The question.
I'm about to explain. Showtime, PBC, and Errol Spence put all their eggs in one basket. Bud Crawford negotiating with PBC and with this bootleg streaming service.
Damn.
Too. You know what I'm saying? He said, you know what?
Listen to how he hit on another black company. Listen to how he hit on a black streaming service.
I asked him, y'all listen. We keep asking him the question until he answer. You on trial right now.
Did you say bootleg?
You in the witness box. Answer the question. I showed you 3 times in action that Bud took that shows you he wanted the Errol Spence fight. You tell me. You can go back 5 years up to now. Show me the actions that Errol took that shows you, without a doubt, that he wanted that fight with Bud.
I'm gonna tell you when
he go spot on you, man.
When he knocked Ugas out, he told Terence Crawford, "I'm coming for your shit next."
That's all you need to know.
It's good.
Or did I say words? It's good. Did I say action or did I say words?
You said both.
I said action.
No, you can't get no
knocking Ugas out. Don't show me shit. That showed me he knocked Ugas out. Him saying I want Terence Crawford. Those are words. Show me in his actions that he wanted to fight.
Hold on, Minty. You know you can't even say that because
y'all motherfuckers can't even come up with that answer.
Miss T, you know
they don't have no answer, Miss T.
Miss T, you know with me, right? Didn't I win money off that?
Off of what? That he said he would call him. I get that, but you're not answering. Okay. Y'all not answering the question that I asked. Show me the actions, dog. I gave you 3 actions in my monologue.
He don't have now, Miss T.
But like I said, Steven Espinosa.
Don't do words. Action.
Those are action I'm trying to tell you. And the fact is, Bud got a fight lined up for December. You don't have all that lined up unless you know the fight you negotiating with, you ain't gonna get it. He was screaming us all along that suckers.
I love you to death, but can you answer the question before I hold you in contempt of court? Before I hold you in contempt of court?
Ain't no actions, and because he ain't showing no actions.
He did.
I gave you an example. Bud's contract is the best action I can show you. He put it in writing. If you don't get me the Spence fight, you got to pay me $900,000. Who puts another man in that contract? That contract is personable between him and Bob. He's showing by action, I want the Spence fight. Show me in action.
But listen,
why have Spence did that to Al? Why has Spence did that to Al? Why have he went to Al and said, I want this fucking fight. Get it regardless of what. I want this fight.
Exactly. Since 2018. He said the PBC put all the eggs in one basket. Where were the eggs at in 2018? Where were the eggs at in 2019? Where were the eggs at in 2020? Where were the eggs at in 2021? Yeah. Now all of a sudden they got all the eggs in one basket.
Right.
All these years Errol Spence been ducking. All of a sudden y'all talking about they put all the eggs in one basket.
Let my future wife talk. Hold on, fellas. Let my future wife talk.
Go ahead, Destiny.
Wait, I'm sorry, but Reginald, stop. Reginald, please put down the delusional Kool-Aid, baby. Because you keep get to the question though. What has he done to show you that he wants to fight? He's not showing you anything. All you're saying is what somebody said. No, that's not showing action. That is not action, sir. That is just not action. That's just saying, oh well, somebody said. Who is this somebody?
The only words that I gave you when I said Earl told him you gotta go get a belt before you can holler at me. Nobody just out the blue says that. Nobody just says that for shits and giggles.
This man had to jump so many fucking
coming at him looking for the smoke.
This
He
the
was
only
signed
nigga
with
I know that
Bob
had to
Arum
jump.
then.
This the only nigga I know that had to jump all them fucking hoops just to try to get a fucking fight. This shit
He
don't make
didn't
no
jump
sense.
no hoops. He didn't jump no hoops. If he really,
Yeah, he
like I
did.
said, if
He
he
ain't
really
jump no
wants to
hoops.
fight, if he really wants
He
to
ain't jump
fight,
no
he could
hoops.
have.
I ain't even finna
Let
get
me
in that.
How the
finish.
hell
Let
he
me
jump no
finish.
hoop, Resident? Come on now, man. Come
Let
on,
me
bro.
finish.
That's
Let
delusional.
me
I'm
finish.
letting
That's
that
delusional.
If he really wanted to fight, he could have signed the same shitty contract Devin Haney signed and
Thank you.
fought on
That's what I
Spence.
was saying.
Just signed with PBC
Oh
and
my
tell him to
God! You
shut the
So,
fuck
hear
up
this
and
dude,
fight.
man? Now
I see
signed a
you,
so,
PGH,
shitty
big
contract.
dog.
It just goes to
You ain't
show
right.
these dudes. These dudes are crazy, bro.
man, y'all
No,
delusion. Y'all Earl Spence fans are crazy, man. I'm convinced that y'all smoking some shit for real. It ain't that regular shit.
Man, look,
Yeah,
I'm
So
gonna
for
have
real,
as a
to.
matter
y'all
of fact,
gone,
You know
bro.
what?
Y'all gone, bro.
I'm
Now
glad
this
I'm
man
gonna
somebody.
supposed
have
to
to
just
buy them
goddamn
some
sign some.
strawberry oil.
Like, come on, bro. Come
Put
on. This
Mr. Warren
ridiculous.
No,
at.
This ridiculous. Y'all
Hey,
don't hold y'all man accountable. Y'all
no.
don't hold y'all man accountable for shit. Y'all don't hold
Nothing.
y'all man accountable for nothing, bro. That's
You
sad.
talking
Nothing.
to them?
for real.
Y'all
Yeah,
don't hold
some of
y'all
them,
man
not
You
you.
talking
accountable
to
for
them?
nothing, bro.
He ain't talking to you, ATL.
You
Earl
talking
can't
to
do
them?
no wrong, bro.
Man, shut the
You talking to
he
them?
telling you, we not talking to you, ATL.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking to whoever is a fucking Spence fan,
Oh, he
whoever
talking to
y'all
I'm a
is,
whoever
bro.
Spence
y'all.
fan, but shit, I know what the
I'm
fuck
a,
But
I
yeah,
I'm
said,
a,
nigga.
I'm a
but
Spence fan.
hold that nigga accountable, bro. Like
Hell
that
no,
nigga,
I'm not.
y'all let that nigga skate.
Fuck.
Y'all let that nigga skate free, and that nigga don't have to do
The fuck?
shit. But Bud got the goddamn jump all these fucking hoops, and y'all niggas be out there
Look,
talking about, oh, Bud goddamn, he should just do this, he should just do that. Why Bud got to do every fucking thing? Why Earl can't do shit? This nigga don't do nothing, bro. But he did all the heavy lifting.
it's,
That nigga ain't
Strawberries
lift
Earl
shit.
get
it's,
like, oh,
That
he
nigga
got
ain't
to eat
lift shit.
it's
strawberries.
a,
Oh, he got to eat strawberries, huh? That's what Earl gets to do. Eat strawberries all gay like and shit, lay on the
Mhm.
bed, smooching
It's
his
it'd
back
be a
and shit.
lot.
warm.
It's a lot
It's
easier
warm.
if Bud just signed a 3-fight deal with PBC.
Why?
He would have got
Why?
Charlo.
Why?
Why
Why
he
would
gotta do
he?
He
that?
could
Why
have
he got to do
listen.
that?
Canelo didn't do that.
Why he
He
got
should
to
be.
sign with PBC?
Why he got to
I don't
sign? Why he got to
Yeah,
sign
understand.
with them just to get a fight?
Man, y'all
That
so
don't make
far
sense,
up
bro.
PBC
That
ass
don't
like
make
they
it's
just like
sad, bro.
easier.
coming,
That's sad
come
as
on the
shit.
It's
That's sad
easier.
show.
as shit, bro.
Money
That's
like
sad as
It's
shit, bro.
easier.
the
How the
money
fuck like
That's
Devin
sad.
why?
Haney
It,
did
Why
it.
this nigga
they
gotta
don't
like
did.
PBC
That's
broke
sad, bro.
ass?
That's
Devin
sad, bro.
Haney did
That's
it.
sad.
Y'all ain't say nothing
I don't,
about that.
I don't
Man,
give
Devin
a fuck
Haney
what
we
did
ain't
Devin
it.
talking
Haney did. I
about
don't give
that
a fuck what
shit.
the Bud ain't Devin Haney, bro. Bud is
Devin
not
Haney
Devin
did not
Haney.
sign with the
He's not
PBC.
Devin
Yeah,
Haney.
Devin
he's
Haney
better.
signed a top rank. He didn't sign
He's
with the
better.
Y'all
PBC. So
told that
why
man,
would
okay, he don't left top rank. He still can't get the goddamn fight. So what the fuck? Now he got to sign with PBC just to get a fight. PBC did fight with plenty of motherfuckers that didn't sign with them.
Mhm.
Come on, man.
and
Come
not
on,
and
man.
not
Hey,
to
Let's
hey,
PBC
keep it
big
mention
don't
real.
even
dog.
Let's
and
keep it
treat
not to
real,
Errol
bro.
Spence
mention
right,
Goose.
but y'all want Bud to go
Tyson
Big
sign with
dog.
Fury didn't have to
PBC.
sign with
Goose,
the
Fuck
goose.
PBC.
PBC.
Tyson Fury didn't have to sign with the
Oh, the
PBC.
hate is real.
Right.
Oh, the hate is
Now,
real.
oh, you saying the hate is real? Y'all the one. Hey, y'all the one is hating, bro. Y'all don't hold y'all nigga
Yo,
accountable.
y'all
Why you?
hating on
Hey,
y'all hating on a
Reginald,
black
why you
Yeah,
not
startup app
holding Spence
company.
accountable, bro? Why you not telling that nigga to go to Al and say, okay, Al, make this motherfucking fight happen because this is a legacy fight. I need this fight. Why you not saying that? You not
Facts.
man,
saying that.
Bud. I
He
mean,
said,
Earl
and the
Oh,
Spence.
it's
blood
Bud
Earl
again. Now we
definitely
Spence.
back to
won't
Bud. Now we
modify
back to Bud. Now we back to
Earl
Bud.
Spence said that, hey, I'm taking your
Earl
shit
Spence
now.
said, bro. Earl Spence say a lot of shit. But he ain't
Yeah,
showing
he
no
did.
action. Just like Miss
He
T
said he
said.
said
Just
he
like
said
Miss
he
T
Nigga ain't
said
said.
even gonna
he
spin
That
said
that
nigga,
he
that
said
powder.
nigga,
230,
that nigga
and
ain't
then
showing. That nigga ain't showing no actions, bro. Just like Miss T said. Miss T already don't call y'all out on that, bro. Y'all ain't got nothing to say about it. She asked y'all a question, ain't nobody answered.
I done bet
All
on
I
this
got
shit
was
since
Who
hummer
got
the
a
hummer the
She
hummer.
ain't nobody answer her question.
What
She
I
said,
got.
"What actions have you
who got a
shown?"
who got a fight lined up already? Spence or
What the
Bud?
fuck he supposed to
So
do?
what the
Stay
fuck
go
does that
all waiting
mean?
on Earl? He supposed to go
Case
What does
all
that
waiting on
closed.
Earl?
mean? Reggie,
Case
hey,
closed.
Reginald,
didn't
what does
Floyd
that
Mayweather
mean?
said there was no
Cause
fight
He
Huh?
got.
happening in 2022.
yeah,
Floyd
this
Mayweather said that.
yeah, the
So
fight go ahead, Bo. I'm sorry.
now I was saying like Floyd Mayweather already said the fight ain't happening till further down the line. So I don't even know why these dudes are even mad that Terence Crawford is taking a stay busy fight. Floyd
Right,
Mayweather already said
exactly.
the fight ain't happening this year.
He damn
What's
sure
the
did.
problem? What's the
Cause number
problem?
one, See, this is what I'm trying to say. You
I don't know,
for
Jeffy.
For Spence to fight, Spence need to get a big venue. He ain't gonna fight in no rinky dink Omaha or some Ray screaming company. He gonna
Oh,
fight
here we
at
go.
Dallas. Let me finish.
Here we go.
He gonna fight at Dallas, or he gonna fight in Brooklyn, or he gonna fight in LA.
No, he ain't gonna fight in Brooklyn. He gonna fight in Dallas because that's the only place he go. Don't nobody know him in Brooklyn. Go ahead.
And that's the only place he. And that's the only place he gonna go. But you know what's so funny because you know if okay, go ahead, bro, go ahead.
And the thing is, to get these venues locked down, you got to put some money on deposit to hold that stadium in Oklahoma. And Bud knew he wasn't going to fight Spence. That's another reason.
You ain't been here in a minute.
Reginald, that's some poor ass points you coming up with, bro. Come on, you gotta come better than that, Reginald. That shit sad, bro.
That man said,
bro, Reginald, that shit sad that you coming with, bro. You filibuster right now, bro. You really filibuster.
He hoping
Minty, this show gonna be epic right here.
I know he hoping against hope.
Hey, you
Reginald made this shit epic. And then you come in here co-signing ATL.
Yeah, he do. ATL ripping him up. ATL ripping Reginald up with that bullshit.
Exactly.
ATL. You on that shit?
Yeah, he keep hyping him up with that bullshit. He know what he doing.
It's just a fact.
Y'all ain't crazy.
Now, hold on. But look, Reginald said he gonna give Destiny that work. You ain't give Destiny enough work.
You see she quiet. You see she quiet.
You make a fool of yourself.
Destiny ain't crying.
You don't want no smoke with Destiny.
Yeah, you don't want that smoke, Reginald. You don't want that smoke, Reginald.
Get him, Destiny. Get him.
I think she's giving you a pass tonight.
He's so delusional. Like,
too late. You done fucked up. Too late.
The stuff he said. First of all, God is not from Oklahoma. Second of all, I don't care what Ricky D platform you speak of because that $10 million show you that platform is a little bit bigger than Ricky Dick. He was playing a goddamn ice skate arena for $10 million. I was calling an ice skate arena with fucking a ballerina shoe on and an ice skate on. I'd have one shoe on and one off for $10 million. So why you worried about it? Why you worried about it? Where's Spence guarantee money at? Oh, he guaranteed $1 million. He guaranteed $1 million.
Oh shit!
But you know, Al Hammond became garbage bags at the end of the fight.
Go ahead on, Reginald, man.
Yeah, he do the
job. He got a furlough plan for them. He got them on furlough and shit.
Yeah, no.
You really pussy. You don't want no part of Destiny, man. You don't want no part of Destiny, Reginald. You don't want no part of it, man.
Destiny just read you, Reginald. What you gonna do about it?
You done, bro. She cooked you, bro.
You oven roasted.
But look, Earl lost a $3 million payday negotiating with Bud. You know what I'm saying?
So what you said, Earl had a guarantee money, but Bud didn't.
Yeah, he knows all about.
Yeah, he knows all about Earl Spence. He lost the payday.
Hey, you know who? Hey, Bo, you know who?
You got an insider there.
Because they were supposed to fight in November.
Or did Errol Spence tell you that? Who told you that?
No, they were supposed to fight in November.
Hey, Reggie, we get that information.
No.
He got the Donald Trump news.
Donald Trump news.
Damn.
You know, you got to think about it. Earl lost $3 million waiting on negotiations from Bud.
Where do we know that? You speaking some?
I think he bumped into him at the store.
ATL, can you help him out? Can you help him out?
Yeah, ATL, he needs your help. ATL, you better come rescue him. I haven't
read anywhere that Earl Spence was getting $3 million up front. Can you help
him out? Bumped into him at the store.
Huh?
You know,
Earl Spence
never made $3 million guaranteed in his life. All of a sudden,
that's his average fight purse.
Right.
Hey,
Bo, he ain't never made $3 million guaranteed.
For real.
Yeah. 1.5 or 2 million at the most. Ain't never been no $3 million. He probably ain't never seen $3 million a day in his life.
That's why Terence Crawford said, bet $1 million, nigga. Bet $1 million, nigga. You getting it, ain't you? You getting it, ain't you?
Hey, I like when Bo said, bet $1 million. Look,
yeah, you getting it, nigga.
And look, with Bud, Earl was saying, I bet you $50. Terence was like, bet $1 million.
Bet $1 million, nigga. You getting that money, ain't you? Bet $1 million, nigga.
The quickest way to get out the fight is to bring up the money part, man.
Y'all feel good about that?
Exactly. What's up, ATL?
I said, y'all feel good about that?
I feel good about the fact that
he the highest paid welterweight, bro.
I feel good about the fact that y'all keep devaluing Bud. Y'all keep saying he dumb. And
I don't feel good about none of this shit.
He keeps showing y'all that he's smarter than all y'all.
No.
Yes, he is.
No, hell no.
Yes, he is. He's
I don't care about
than
none of that
all
shit.
y'all. He's smarter than all y'all.
I don't care about none of that shit.
Me too. I don't care either.
That's what I'm concerned about. The fight ain't goddamn happening.
Yeah, I mean, ain't nothing I can do about that. I want the fight too, ATL.
That should be all of our main concern, that the goddamn fight ain't happening.
If Spence don't like it, what the fuck I'ma do? You know what I'm saying? I can't do shit. If Spence don't want to fight, what the fuck can I do?
You mean Bud don't want to fight?
I can't even argue because my main issue is that the fight ain't goddamn happening.
Yes, and all. ATL, y'all be trying to say Bud ain't he ain't got $20. He's not worth $20. He can't sell out. He can't do none of this. But y'all catching him outside. How about that?
Well, come riddle me this. Come riddle me this.
I'm not buying that shit.
Come riddle me this. Why Bud Crawford did not come out and announce his fight on his own? He had yet to make a statement about this big $10 million deal.
I done seen 2 articles
because don't nobody want to see that shit.
But see, Reggie, you obviously not reading.
Nigga,
now I'm about to put you on trial.
ESPN. Reginald, he talked to ESPN. Well, how is that not coming out talking about this fight?
Out the horse's mouth. Out
That's
the horse's mouth.
That was out his mouth.
No.
Go ahead,
no.
Go ahead,
Hey, Reggie, those are his quotes in the article, Reggie.
No.
Oh my God.
$39.99.
Oh my God.
No, he need to make an official announcement.
Sean Porter. Bud did not come out and announce the fight with Sean Porter. Bud did not come out and announce the fight against him in America. He's never done that. So what are you
doing? Thank you, man. Thank you. Don't act like this something new, man. Reggie, you need to stop it, man. You filibustering now, Reggie, for real. Like you trying to find some. Yes, you will, bro. When have he ever, like Miss Dexter say, when have he ever announced anything, bro? Like he's a
promoter now. He's a promoter now. He's a promoter. He got his own promotional company. He got fighters work under him.
I thought the big fish or the big dog, the A side.
There we go.
No, they're not a business no more.
Big fish is the A side.
No, that's dead. That's dead. That's dead. That's dead.
Reggie, if Bud goes and talks
unrealistic expectations for Terence Crawford. You know, Floyd Mayweather is a promoter, right? And he doesn't even come out and announce his shit. His shit just get announced. Exactly. But he wants Crawford to come out and announce his shit.
I told you, man. It's always something when it comes to Terence Crawford, bro. It's crazy, man. Like he got to. Why he ain't do this? Bro, it's funny as shit, bro. Reginald, stop it, man. Stop it.
No.
Stop it. Just stop. Reginald, stop this shit.
Jared,
stop your shit. You gonna stop your shit.
Where you been?
Please, Miss T, don't bring him up here.
Jerry been gone. Zero deal with Fox or Bally's. No fight.
You know Jerry got something to say in it, bitch.
Jerry, I know Jerry. You've been gone for
man. I ain't heard from Jerry forever,
right?
bro.
I still miss Jerry, even though he been going
Jerry been getting around on YouTube.
He been cheating on me. Jerry got mad. Jerry got mad at you calling him goddamn Bob Aaron cousin, Mitty.
Jerry, you been cheating on me.
Jerry was on Barbershop Conversation.
He been everywhere. Jerry been on other channels and shit.
No, Jerry, okay.
Mr. G, we don't want the Nazi back up here, please. Don't bring the Nazi back up here.
Oh, Destiny, come on.
Don't bring the Nazi back up here.
Okay, Destiny,
you don't want to speak in Spanish and shit.
You got to talk to Destiny and get y'all make up.
No, but Earl next 2 fights might be Boots or that the WBA.
If he get in there and fight Boots, man.
Listen,
if he get in there and fight Boots, boy.
Anybody want to bet? He move up. Anybody want to bet?
That's what I think he gonna do. That's what I think he gonna do. ATL.
He not trying to fight Boots. He ain't trying
to fight Boots, bro.
If he wanted to fight Boots,
yeah,
I still be with motherfucking Spence, nigga.
He ain't got no
He's
choice.
not gonna fight Boots, nigga.
That man ain't
Why
finna fight no
not?
damn Boots
But
ATL.
you
You know
don't want
that
to watch
shit,
the
man.
fight?
What are you
I
talking
don't
You
know
don't
a
want to watch the
goddamn
Boots
thing.
fight?
You know, yes,
Reginald.
hell you do.
I would
You know
love
that
for him
goddamn
to
man
go
ain't finna
fight
fight no
Boots.
Boots.
I don't know a
But he
goddamn
ain't
shit
gonna
out.
do
thing.
it.
Cut your shit out,
Fight.
nigga. You right around the corner.
Fight,
You right around
nigga.
the corner
That's
from
what I
me.
want
You
to
right
see.
around the corner
You,
from me.
Fight.
I don't know nobody who get to the
Fight.
end
Hey,
of the
look,
race.
You the
Look,
ATL, nigga. You right
yeah,
around the corner from me.
Fight.
look,
I want to see it.
look. I don't know nobody who get
If
to
he
the end
fight,
of the
if he
race
fight Boots, that's a
and won't
boss move
cross
though. If he
the
do,
finish line.
Yeah, I want to see it.
That's
I
Errol
that'll be
want
some
to see
good
it
Spence.
shit though.
too.
That'll be some good shit.
He get right to
I
the
ain't ducking
finish
or running. I
line
want to see
and then he
him
don't
fight
cross
Boots.
over.
Well, at least you
I
a
love
Spence
that
fan that
fight.
want. Hey, at least you a Spence fan that actually want to see him fight. Cause most of these goddamn Spence fans don't want to see him fight no goddamn body.
Yeah, I want to see him
They
fight
want to make
Boots and
excuses
set
for
that
every
shit up.
goddamn thing.
I want to see it. Goddamn it.
I
Let's
want
go.
them
I want to
kids.
see fight. I want to see Crawford
I
fight
see
in the
all y'all
goddamn body.
comments, but I can't keep up with them.
Flounder said he's gonna move up to 154 and he might fight Castano or somebody else. He probably want to fight Castano because Castano beat his ass in the amateurs and knocked him
Yep,
down twice.
You
exactly.
know
That's
what?
I
why
He
want
he's
to
gonna
gonna
see
fight
throw
that.
the
I
Castano.
want
he
to see
gonna
that
throw them
fight too.
belts. He gonna throw them belts in the air.
That's like Savannah fighting Marshall.
Then Bud
Got his
gonna
get
move
back.
up.
Goddamn.
Then Bud gonna move up and go make a straight beeline to Charlo.
Straight
What the
up.
hell
And we gonna
ATL
see
smoking
Charlo
over
gonna
there,
throw them
man?
belts in the
What the
air.
hell he smoking over there?
I don't know what ATL smoking. Look,
Hey, I guarantee
Charlo
you this.
running.
Hey, Miss T, I guarantee you this. This move now, Errol Spence probably calling Al Heyman like, yo, man, you could make it 50-50 split. I ain't trying to fight Boots.
Hell no. I ain't
Let's
buying
make it
Exactly.
He
50-50
gonna be
split.
begging. Hey, he gonna be begging.
He
Hey,
trembling in
man.
his
Hey, Bo.
boots.
Yeah.
He
Hey,
trembling
Bo.
in his boots.
Hell no.
Hey,
That's what
Bo.
Earl
He gonna be
is.
trying to make this fight happen there, Bo. He don't want to
No,
fight
Hell
it's
Boots.
yeah.
jazz. It's jazz,
He don't give a
man.
He
It's
damn
don't
about
want to
jazz.
see
this
that
fight
young
now.
bull.
I promise
Yeah.
you, he don't give a damn about this fight now.
It's
He don't
just
want to see
jazz.
that. He don't want to see that young bull.
He don't want
Yeah,
boots.
that's
He
what
don't
you don't
want
want to
boots.
do.
I want to see him fight Boots. Goddamn it.
I want to see him fight it too.
Yeah,
Shit, I want to see that fight. I love
yeah.
to see that fight.
But he don't, once he cross boost, he don't get nothing out of it. You just beat a young up and
Yeah,
coming
it's a high
lion.
risk. It's a
And
high
it'll
risk,
be
low
bad for
reward.
Boots. It'll
It's
be
high
bad for
risk.
Boots. I'm
It's
sorry.
high
It'll
risk,
be
low
bad for
reward
Such
Boots.
for
this
him.
beef
That's why he
is, you
need to
gonna
make this.
get.
Boots will
That's
be
why he need to
exposed.
make.
His career will be
Bro,
over.
that's why
Look,
he need to make this Crawford fight happen because
Straight
that's a
up.
high risk, low reward fight.
but
Why
Man
not make a
down.
legacy fight?
Man down.
But look, XO, Errol
Huh?
Spence, the only person I know to get to the finish line and don't cross it.
It don't come
Right?
cross.
He started
He said,
walking
"Hey,
backwards.
Minty." He said he gonna do all this. I'm gonna. Oh, I gotta go. I got
Man
a
down.
plan. I got a plan. Now he don't did his little so-called fucking plan, and he's supposed to be goddamn fighting the man with the last belt. What
It's
the fuck
over
is he
with.
doing?
It's over
He
with.
Yeah,
Let's
said,
move
this shit
on.
done.
It's jazz. It's
You
jazz.
still talking about old shit.
It's
It's strapped.
jazz.
Danny Garcia didn't have a strap. Oh no, Danny Garcia didn't have a strap. Did Mikey Garcia have a strap? Oh, Mikey Garcia didn't have a
Nope,
strap.
nope,
Campbell
nope,
had a
Man,
strap.
Mikey
nope,
Destiny.
Garcia,
nope,
Mikey
nope,
Garcia was
nope.
a lightweight.
Destiny.
Yeah, he sure will.
Nobody want to hear that.
It's
No,
over
we
with.
bring up that shit because irrelevant.
keep on
Irrelevant. Go
with it,
ahead, Destiny.
Destiny.
Go ahead, Destiny. They don't like that shit. See, look at ATL. He trying to cut you off.
Yeah.
He trying to cut you
He
off. Go ahead, Destiny.
filibustering, Destiny.
We talking about the
Yeah.
future.
Now, I won't hear that shit, ATL. Now, go ahead, Destiny.
It's supposed to be strap season. He ain't fight nobody. All them niggas ain't have no belts. That ain't strap season, sir.
Right.
That's strap season. That's duck
But it's
season.
supposed to be
That's
scrap
what that
season.
was.
Hey,
Duck
Destiny.
season.
It's supposed to be scrap season, though. It's
Bud strap when he fought Danny Garcia. But that was duck season, boo. That's what he played. He played duck season.
I hear you. I hear you.
Duck, goose.
It didn't fight an old ass Cuban or old ass Manny Pacquiao who ain't been in the ring since a month of Sunday.
So you want you trying to get on resumes? Is that what you trying to do?
I'm just saying,
That nigga don't want to see Bud, man.
You trying to get on resumes?
Resumes. I could drag Sprint's ass all day. Please, let's do it. Please, let's do resumes, baby. Let's do it. Please,
Resume.
thank your ready for it.
We can't talk about resume, especially we talking about career resumes.
Oh, I know we can't. I know we can't.
If
Go
we
ahead.
talking about
She
career
said-
resumes,
she
now
said-
you want we can do it.
ATL, she said,
let's
bring
do
up
it.
this nigga's resume
Let's
right
do
here.
it.
Bring up
Let's
this
do
nigga's
it.
resume right here. Bring his resume. The Nutcracker himself.
That
Bring
nigga
his
look like y'all
resume up.
Crawford fans.
That's Errol Spence right there. Bring this
Straight
nigga
up.
resume up
That's
right
all
now.
y'all Crawford fans right there.
You know, so crazy. Errol Spence
What's
been
up, Bo?
Errol Spence been a career welterweight, and Terence Crawford fought more undefeated fighters at welterweight division than Errol
Damn,
Spence
so
did.
Get the hell out of here, bro.
You know what? Know what's even
Get
more
out of here with
crazy
that
about?
crap.
Bud got more knockouts. Bud got the same amount of knockouts as Spence got fights.
Jeff Horn, stop.
We really gotta have this
But
conversation.
hey, Miss T, he don't slept everybody at welterweight. He slept them. He slept them. They don't win the night. They don't win night.
No, he didn't fight
the canvas. They don't hit the canvas. No, I'm saying he don't fight. He don't slept everybody.
He didn't fight Danny Garcia. He didn't fight the top welterweights.
Danny Garcia no damn top welterweight. He garbage, man. He beat no damn body.
But
no.
Danny Garcia to say Danny Garcia didn't want to fight with Bud. That's why he moved.
Yeah, he ran from Bud. He ran from Bud at 140.
And now he done did it again. And ran up to 150.
Hey, Miss T, hold on, Miss T. Danny Garcia ain't beat nobody at welterweight.
He didn't beat nobody.
What are we talking about Danny Garcia for?
If you look at his fights with Porter and Keith Thurman, it could go either way.
Don't matter. He didn't win. He didn't win.
No,
he
lost. Closeness only counts in horseshoes, Shawty.
Well, if that's the case, you might as well bring up Deontay Wilder lost 3 fights against Tyson Fury.
Hey, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
No, watch your mouth.
They ain't gotta
watch your mouth. See?
We ain't gonna do that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But we know what's going on, King Wilder. Don't do that.
I'm hot now.
Don't do that.
General Big Fish is up in the building.
I knew this shit was finna get real. I knew this shit was finna get real.
Big Fish.
I knew this shit was finna get real.
Yeah, but listen, I always said that there was no closeness in it with Deontay. I think he won the first.
You ain't gonna disrespect the king.
Yeah.
You know what the fuck going on. You ain't gonna disrespect him.
Watch the flag. You always talk about something else.
Hey, now the first fight was questionable. The first fight was questionable. He got his ass whooped in the second 2 fights. I don't give a damn. He got his ass whooped in the second 2 fights, ATL. He got his ass whooped.
If you believe anything else outside of what the fuck going on, but your ass is lost, bro.
He don't got his ass slept. That nigga
anything outside of what the fuck happened, your ass lost, bro.
Let's get real. That nigga was on camera.
Straight up.
That nigga. Yeah, wait, that nigga.
They talking about
that nigga's dead.
Hey, Reznor, what'd you say, Reznor?
Listen, hold on, Big Fish. Let me get Big Fish, my bro. Miss T, I'm ashamed of you and your congregation. What's up, Big Fish?
Oh my God, man.
Tell
Big Fish go on that damn Earl sexual shit.
Yeah, you know.
That's the big goddamn Earl sexual around here. Him and Miss Q. But hey, Rez. They had to pick him up out of camp. They had to pick him up out of camp. They had to pick Wild up out of camp. Then.
Hey, watch him out, man. Watch him out.
Let's get him, Reznor. Let's get him.
Nigga lost.
He won that first and third fight.
Miss T, he ain't with us, Miss T.
Oh, he disowned him.
We was doing good. Hey, Bold and XO, we was doing good up until
doing good.
Yeah.
I gotta talk a little shit. We gotta make the show interesting. We gotta make the show interesting now.
I know.
We gotta make it interesting. Nah, it's all love. It's all love.
That ain't interesting.
I know everybody.
Hey, Miss T, look at this now. Look at this. What'd you say this?
We can't talk about Wilder now. That's what we're not going to do.
Exactly.
That's a beautiful black man.
Oh, baby.
All 6'8" up now.
We ain't finna do that.
Yeah, Reggie. Hey, Reggie. Hey, Destiny don't let you for Wilder. Destiny don't let you for Wilder.
Rather than trying to get the heat off of him, he was just trying to get the heat off of him. He was deflecting and projecting like his boy Earl.
And
radiation.
We can match resume for resume. I got y'all. Please, ATL. I'm listening. I'm all ears, baby. Talk to me.
We talking about?
We passed that. That shit was like 15 minutes ago.
We starting with him.
Reznor folds up or something over there.
That's all y'all toy soldiers.
We starting with him.
This was down though, didn't he?
That's all y'all.
Yeah, the Nutcracker. He don't want to talk about the Nutcracker.
Hey, that's what he do. That's what he be doing. That nigga be cracking. That nigga be cracking folks like a dog.
That's why I told you I'm a joy nigga.
Reginald, why you get quiet over there?
Hey, he froze up, Miss T. He gone. Yeah, I think he had froze up.
Yeah. Y'all want to talk about his resume?
Okay.
Yeah, they want to talk about that lack of a resume. Everybody he don't beat was already been beaten. And then they want to talk about what did they say? Who the Bud fight to get undisputed? Who beat Ricky Burns? Ricky Burns.
To my Dongo.
Yeah,
was it Dongo? Was it Dongo? Yeah.
That's what they found Ricky Burns though, right? But Ricky Burns is the only second UK fighter in history to win a belt in 3 different divisions. The only first Scottish fighter in history to win a belt in all 3 divisions. So
hey, Miss Destiny, did he fight Ricky Burns on short notice too?
So they went over there in Scotland and whooped that ass and came back to America.
And guess what? Ricky was tough though. Ricky stood in there the whole Ricky should have been gone. He just refused to go down. Ricky refused to go down.
Yeah.
He was tough though. I ain't gonna
lie.
He
was undefeated. So when Spence took his ass over there to England and fought a beat up old Kell Brook, he wasn't undefeated. I mean, he wasn't undefeated. When Bud took his ass over there on short notice to Scotland and beat up on Ricky Burns, he was undefeated. And he was not coming down to weight class.
I've heard people give that as a credit to Errol Spence. Like, he went overseas and took a belt. So did Bud. Like, they be forgetting, like, that hate is so bad that it clouds a lot of people's judgment. In the end of the day,
and they forget this too, Miss T. They forget that Kell Brook was actually coming off a law surgery and everything else.
Yeah.
And they give Spence all the credit.
So he was Triple G's leftover, just like they were trying to say, that was Errol Spence leftover, but he was Triple G. I mean, he was Triple G leftover when Earl fought him. You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy
part. Then they talk about the eye.
Sean Porter. Porter was Keith Thurman leftover.
And Kell Brooks leftover.
Yeah.
But in the end, they talk about the eye, but then he got hurt in sparring. Fucked his whole eye up.
By a Pacquiao clone.
Right. And then they talk about who did Jeff Horn beat? Well, Jeff Horn just beat.
Y'all still talking about the past, right?
No, Jeff Horn. Wait, let me finish ATL. Jeff Horner just beat Manny Pacquiao, right? He was undefeated too, right? And
I still talking about the past.
He beat Manny Pacquiao from head to toe in that fucking ring, right?
Hot.
But he took that shit. He was bigger than Bud too.
Hey, you bet.
Bud beat that up. Bud
Reginald rolled out the ring. Reginald rolled out the ring on.
He don't left, right? He ain't left the building.
But yeah,
but
you know why he left, right? Because Destiny left him for Wilder.
Oh yeah, he got mad about that. Yeah, he was in there feeling about that.
He's supposed to be, as he should.
Stop it. So I mean, Bud beat the fuck out of Jeff Horn, right? And like really dog walked him, right? But then y'all want to give One Eye Willie a goddamn pass for beating Ugas, who just had beat an old ass Manny Pacquiao, who was coming up a 2-year layoff, and then he beat up an old ass Ugas, who beat up an old ass Manny Pacquiao. But that was so great. That was so freaking quick. They both did the same thing. They both beat a fighter who just beat up Manny Pacquiao.
And but you know what?
Let me say the fact. And then when your boy One Eye Willie was gonna fight fucking Manny Pacquiao, Manny Pacquiao didn't have no belt neither. He had no belt at the time because they all get the goddamn Ugas. So he was gonna fight another fighter with no belt, but it's strap season. Make it make sense.
Yeah, but he's an honest broker and he does everything he say he gonna do.
Is you done or is you finished?
No, we ain't neither one. We gonna stay in his ass because you know what? They together, you know, like kind of
who together
boxing. I said them two together. I meant they messed up boxing in the sense because we all, whether he was a Bud fan or a Spence fan, all jokes aside, we all wanted to see that fight. A lot of us couldn't get into it really because we was like, we'll wait till we see it. But to expect Bud to sit out this whole year waiting on his ass is crazy. I mean, the conceitness of it all, the arrogance of it all, fuck that shit. And he went and got him a bag. And then, hold on. Then he went and go get a bag, and it's $8 million. And y'all gonna have to when y'all renegotiate and do try to get the fight together, you gonna have to take some shit into consideration.
I ain't gonna take shit into consideration when I stream that shit on my Fire Stick.
I bet you his numbers.
Hey man, you gonna pay for the fight, ATL man. Go ahead on with that bullshit.
I am not paying $39.99.
You cheating, bro. You cheating, bro.
Dude, if I could show this motherfucker, well, I wonder how they feel about showing streaming shit. I wonder how they feel about that.
I'm hating. I'm streaming. Fuck that.
No,
what's the rule on that shit? Can you show? Because
the rule is I'm gonna stream that shit and fuck them.
No, I'm saying if it's streaming and I buy it, what's the rule? Like you can't show Showtime, of course, but you can't show no channel when pay-per-view. But can you show streaming?
I don't know. That's your boy. You got.
Have the law caught up to that shit yet? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, we talking about stream what?
But you need a VPN. If you got a VPN, you good.
What I'm saying is like when I did a show during the fight, and Showtime was offering Showtime for free to everybody in the country, and so it wasn't like I was costing them money. I was showing the fight, and the motherfuckers flagged the hell out of me, shut my shit all the way down to Parade Press. Man, I was mad as a. I was.
Oh yeah, that get you. Shoot, man. I tell you what, even if you show a local station on YouTube, they'll shut your shit down.
Yeah, but how they feel about streaming sites?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
Reginald.
you can't live stream a streaming fight like showing it on video because they'll just come through and shut it down.
Hey, well, I'm pretty sure they don't know who the hell the website Terence Crawford fighting on, so you should be good.
You like this guy. We gonna be laughing later. You have your ass back here pronto.
You know what's crazy?
Hey, Bud left it all the way to the bank, though, so you can have back all the way to the bank.
The fact that Bud is getting 8 figures is good enough for me. Y'all can take that and suck it up all y'all ass while y'all was trying to fucking down and value him. Look what he did to y'all. Y'all ain't never seen that kind of money.
Minty, you should be good though. Nobody know that app.
Look, I'm just telling you right now, you're gonna be surprised.
Yo, ATL hating on a black man's app. You know what I'm saying?
Know that app. You should be good.
It always take another black man to hit on a black man's app.
Hey, don't do that, bro. They already know I love all my black fighters.
Wait a minute, hold on. Destiny, you said Blue Blood got a piece of this app. He kind of owned this app.
That's what
Blue Blood. For real?
That's what he said.
Oh.
And guess what? His channel he probably stopped doing his channel. I'm not speaking for Blue Blood.
No,
now you know what's so crazy, Miss T? Yo.
Dang.
He gonna make so much money.
All the Blue Blood, most of Blue Blood subscribers done flipped on him just because he's doing the deal with.
He the one who said that he seen Terence Crawford at the store.
Man,
they all flipped on him now. Damn. Like they are memes right now in the videos of all these Earlsexuals crying in the videos.
Damn.
Going at Blue Blood.
Yeah, they mad as fuck.
Man.
They've been
dragging him.
Hey, you know what's so funny though, Bo? I heard that he had a stock. I mean, what it was? What's the name of that company? Blue Blood did.
Yeah.
So did you hear anything about that?
He said he was doing like some deal. Yeah, he said he was doing like some dealers with the people for the act.
Yeah, he's like partnered with them. I think he said
he's gonna make so much money he ain't even gonna be doing this show. Probably.
He said he's doing the venue. He said he went and found the venue for the fight or whatever. I think that's what he said. But don't mark my words on that.
But it said one of the best arenas or something in Omaha, right?
In Omaha,
fight. Yeah. I forgot the name of it. It was one of their big arenas or big stadiums.
Yeah.
Hey, let's see what ATL got to say about it. Look at he ready to say something. Go ahead, ATL.
Don't get mad, ATL.
Oh no, I'm not gonna get mad. I hope he said motherfucking Nebraska out. Shit.
Yeah.
Reginald Peters.
I just want to see motherfucker fight. I don't give a fuck.
Reginald, you did not win tonight. He said, "Laugh out loud." I'm happy.
Nah, you lost, man. You got beat down, bro.
I missed you last week. I missed you too, Reginald.
Yeah. Hey, Missy, I did miss you last week though. You everything all right with the family?
Well, the service hasn't started yet. We waiting on the word. They kind of backed up in Richmond with all the different murders and stuff that's going on.
My prayers. I don't know what's going on.
My prayers.
What happened,
my nephew was violently murdered. My young nephew.
I'm so sorry. Gun violence.
Sorry to hear that. My prayers.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't stand that gun violence bullshit, y'all. That shit is
Yeah.
just so
Yeah.
fucking.
You said this took place at?
Richmond, Virginia.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nobody want to fight
So
with their hands no more. They want to shoot people and do all kind of
Yeah,
weird stuff.
niggas scary, bro.
Yeah, that's so funny. That gun violence shit.
You and your family definitely in my prayers.
Thank you. We got a GoFundMe page. I'm gonna try to find a way to put it up here to help with the pending costs. You know, with everything. You know, we wasn't prepared for this, of course, and
right.
So we trying
you
to
know
do
I
all
got
we
your
can
cash
to
out.
make sure. Yeah, y'all got my cash app right there. Boxing Fans Talk TV, so I can help his parents out and stuff like that. But
Boxing Fans Talk.
Hey, did they find out? Did they find out who did it?
No, it was kind of like a drive-by, so to speak. We don't know.
Oh wow.
We don't know. So, but it wasn't. You know, it was just
the
he was
streets
probably
know
at the wrong place at the wrong time.
No, see, the streets know. The streets always talk. Somebody, the streets know. Just believe that.
Niggas still shooting up houses. They lame. You know what I'm saying? That shit lame, bro.
Well, we focus on trying to make sure that everybody keep cooler heads and focus on the ones that's still here. And you know, I always talk to him every day. I love you, Boko. That's what we call him. I love you. He was 20 years old. That was my little twin. That's my mini me.
Oh man, I'm so sorry, Miss P. Young man, I can't stand to see young black black and black.
20 years old. Shit.
That's a baby. Yeah. I'm sorry to see though. Somebody did that to one of my people. I'm with the vigilante shit, and I can shoot my ass off too, bitch. I'm gonna find out.
You know, that's one of my hidden talents. I'm very good with a gun.
But you know, he's in the service. He's in the service.
But no, we don't do guns in the Navy, Bo, do it.
Hell no,
it's so crazy. It's so crazy, because me and my wife.
I ain't mean with none of y'all ass. Now y'all ain't gonna shoot me. Hell no.
Right. Look at ATL. Me and my wife. We my oldest son. She was talking to him and my younger son. They want to go into the service and stuff like that. But she was like, a lot of people were saying the Navy is the best part to go into, not the other shit.
The Navy. I see the Air Force is hard to get. And I ain't talking. Listen, I love all the branches, but I've worked with some Air Force, and I'd be like, as hard as they.
You said Navy. She's saying Air Force is hard to get into though. Baby.
They very hard to get. Like they take forever to let you in, but then you get in, you be like, you wasn't the creme de la creme as far as your mind. Like I don't know what you I don't know. Let me leave it alone. I ain't gonna talk. But I got some good friends in the Air Force, but the Navy is technical.
He's like really colorblind. They let my baby in there. He's colorblind. Like literally, say you had to the colorblind test right, and 10 being the worst. He scored an 8. He's that bad. That's how colorblind he is. They let him in.
Yeah, like you know, my ASVAB was pretty high, and the Air Force was taking too goddamn long. The Navy, boom, let me in. I did some technical work for 20 years. Everybody can't do what I did, so you know, not trying to be braggadocious, but like you know, if you smart, that's one of I like about me, my endearing qualities. I am pretty smart, and so shit.
You probably throwing grenades on niggas and shit, man. T.
I know I never had to get my hands dirty, sweetheart. I worked in air conditioning, and I had a bed in the shower every night.
The Navy don't do no grenades. That's the Army. That's us.
Yeah.
The Army
I don't get my hands dirty.
How you know? Destiny, your ass done threw some grenades.
Grenades. That's how I know. I was in Army.
Somebody told you.
No, I was in Army.
Look, we put warheads on foreheads,
some grenades and shit.
We press buttons.
See, see, y'all know too much shit already. We ain't gonna talk about it.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, my bad. I was just telling him in the Navy we put warheads on foreheads, huh? We just press buttons.
Mm-hmm.
That shit sound like some gangster shit.
But yeah, that's how.
I get pharmacy in the Army. That's all I did. I was a pilot.
You was in the Army too, Destiny?
I was in the Army.
For real?
Yeah. Yes, I was in the Army. Why for real?
You murked some niggas?
Now, when he tried to say you was a soldier first.
Yeah,
you know what they say about
the
Army and the Marines? They always say y'all killers first. Y'all train killers.
Yeah, I know how to shoot though. I did have to go to the range a lot, play soldier every once in a while.
So you ain't shoot nobody. I think you shot somebody.
No, Yo, they put me on front line. That means America's lost the fucking war. They America
Demetrius
is
Ross
officially
was
lost.
good. He said salute. Salute.
Salute, Demetrius.
But yeah, I just want to say, Reginald, good debating with you. We love you, bro. We love you.
Man, Reginald got his ass whooped, Minty.
Got his ass
Damn.
whooped, right.
We whooped
his ass whooped.
We
Now
tore
off the
his
screen.
ass up.
Hey, he got whooped so bad. ATL left him hanging and shit.
Maybe his
Yeah,
internet
ATL.
went out. Send him another link, Minty.
Left him hanging.
He don't want no more of this shit, ATL. He
ATL,
had enough.
why you leave that man hanging, ATL?
Yeah.
Send him
ATL
another
ain't
link.
shit for ATL. That's because he light skin, y'all. ATL like
I'm proud of
ATL,
you.
you left him hanging. ATL don't know what to say. He was talking to all around the shit when he first came in. He's like, man, answer the question.
I was trying to figure out what the fuck y'all were talking about.
oh, stop it. You know what the fuck we were talking about.
No, I didn't. I ain't talked to Minty in like 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. I'll give you that. But still, ATL, you know we was talking about your boy.
Man,
Crawford.
no. I did. I seen the title. I said I had to jump in this shit.
Hey, Crawford said he's gonna gut you. He's gonna gut that
Y'all
fish.
ain't gonna gang up and do my boy like that. Y'all got me fucked up.
Crawford said he's gonna gut that fish. Crawford said he's gonna gut that fish though. That's what he said. That's what I
Man, I
heard.
don't want to hear
Yeah,
that
he
shit.
did say, he said, and after this fight, he said he's still negotiating with Earl. And
That
after
nigga was
this
all
fight,
in the
he'll
ocean.
come
He
whoop
done
his
drowned
ass.
and everything. Nobody want to
Well,
hear that.
shit, he can't help it if Earl don't want to see him till the fucking
Right up.
spring/summer.
Man, he got beat that nigga at 154.
Man,
He'll beat his ass up there.
Period.
he'll
He'll
beat
beat his ass up
154,
there.
160, 110, 105.
I got
Anyway.
okay. Y'all so sure about your boy, right? Miss T. Y'all so sure about your boy, right? I'm finna make another bet.
What?
And I told you this shit a couple of months ago. If you don't remember me saying this shit, I said the fight ain't gonna happen. They're gonna fight at 154.
You said that, but what's your bet?
That's when they gonna fight. That's when they gonna fight.
But listen, they might not. But here's the thing: at this point, Bud proved all y'all wrong.
Man, I don't want to hear that shit.
That's
I got $200 that they fight at 154.
He proved all y'all wrong.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Earl Spence can go on being scared and hide behind his daddy.
I'm not accepting that shit.
Al Heyman with the stock photos.
I'm not accepting that shit.
And really, he working for Mayweather. But everybody don't want to admit. They don't want to say.
I'm not accepting that shit.
Floyd Mayweather. That's what they need to start saying. I like to thank Floyd Mayweather because Al Heyman don't exist.
That shit.
He don't exist. We got to go on a scavenger hunt to find Al.
Mr. You know they say sharks is the apex predator in the ocean, right? Or whatever. But they also say sharks is cowards. So you confront a shark, they run off, and that's exactly what Bud did. He did that to that little coward shark. Yeah.
But she did Google that shit. She don't know what she talking about.
What Destiny just said is that
she looking at the screen on her TV.
He flipped the shark on his back because when sharks are flipped on their back, what happened? They go into a coma.
Yeah, when they go belly up, it's the Don Dell, and that's exactly what happened. He tossed the boy back. He took his hands off and tossed his ass back in the ocean.
Got a million excuses.
We got a million excuses.
Look,
y'all got two niggas on pause.
Your boy hit. He didn't want.
That's what y'all did, toy soldiers.
Earl Spence, let me salute you.
Toy soldiers.
Yeah. Salutes and salute.
Toy soldiers.
And salute. Listen.
Y'all stabbed the shit out of somebody. And somebody try to walk past that soldier right there.
Hand salute.
Call Earl Spence the Nutcracker.
Yeah,
the Nutcracker, dog.
Don't you dare walk past Crawford and stab shit out you with that sword.
Crawford had his number. He
got a bullet in the sword. Look at that shit. He got a bullet in the sword.
So they just roast that part right there. Because didn't Ortiz also say, well, him and his team don't feel like he's ready for Crawford? Although
they sure did. They sure did.
I don't give a damn what nobody said. They ain't fighting.
Well, that might be true, but
that's why I'm mad.
You know, so crazy. Ortiz is trying to become Spence mandatory for the WBC. He ain't even trying to fight
damn who become the mandatory.
They smell fear in this one.
Fight.
They smell fear in this one.
I don't smell no fear. I smell fight and ass whipping.
They smell a vagina is what they smelling over there.
Ass whipping.
See, Destiny.
You heard Michael Irvin. Motherfucker, breaking motherfucker.
And in the end of the day, y'all, look, I'm going to go ahead and close it out. It's almost 3 hours. I had fun with y'all tonight. Reginald, you got your ass whooped, but you know we love you.
Damn,
Jared came back up in here. Jared, I'm sorry, but y'all are just, I don't know what y'all delusional. Bud has proven that he got somewhere to go.
She lying.
ATL, stop lying. He proved that he got somewhere to go.
He did not.
All this talk that he ain't got nowhere, like he's stuck. Y'all tried to treat him like a wet food stamp, and he played chess on y'all motherfucking asses. And then y'all mad because he checkmate y'all.
We ain't mad.
So, hey, yes, y'all. A lot of y'all mad. Y'all trying to say, you call him every name in the book. Call him Mr. Smart. Call him Mr. Smart. He outsmarted all of y'all. Man down.
I call that nigga Daffy Duck.
I'm gonna get a flow to y'all. ATL, what's your last words? What's your last words, ATL?
That nigga Duck.
That's your last words?
And he can erase Buddy who the fuck he fighting and find somebody else because he deserves better than that.
All right.
Crawford deserves better than a new sauce from Chick-fil-A. We got Polynesian sauce at Chick-fil-A. We don't need no Polynesian.
Avanesian. Get his name right, boo-boo.
Exactly. He sound like Chick-fil-A sauce. That's what I'm saying.
Bo, any last words?
Yeah, thanks for having me on a podcast. And see prayers to your family and stuff. I just want to say this, I noticed Crawford get more hate from his own people because the man about to make eight figures reportedly.
Shit.
And on top of that, he's fighting on a black owned app, so they hating on him for that as well. So, jealousy flies high.
I ain't hating on that. That's wonderful. That's excellent.
Hey, but stop interrupting.
No, I'm just saying that's excellent. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to cut him off, but I ain't know that.
No, I ain't saying you in particular. I'm just saying, the Erosexuals, you know what I'm saying?
No, but I ain't know that. So you just taught me something new.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, it was good chopping up with y'all. I'll catch y'all next time.
Okay.
Bye,
Destiny, Miss Black, what you got to say? Closing thoughts.
Oh my God, Miss T, it's so good always being on the show with y'all. I had a good time too tonight, yo. Tonight was hilarious. ATL, you and your boy, the cult members, the flounder cult members, put down the Kool-Aid. Put down the Kool-Aid. Stop drinking it. Come on to the dark side.
Hey, look, I've been drinking all night. I was drinking. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, come to the dark side, though. Come on to the dark side. Come to the dark side. You actually enjoy life. You come to the dark side because y'all, the fans, y'all not enjoying life.
You know what I'm saying?
Put down the Kool-Aid. Put down the Kool-Aid. No, I love y'all. Have a good evening.
I love you too, Destiny.
I love all of y'all. We had fun. We was picking. I was picking with Errol Spence. I was, but I'm picking with all of y'all because, me, I just be trying to debunk certain things.
Yeah.
I like Earl. Y'all know I like Errol Spence, but I'm going to call him on his shit. Y'all drag y'all feet. This is my opinion. I don't know nothing about no contracts or anything. I know that he said he signed all the terms. I ain't going to worry about all the fluff. It don't take this long to make a fight. Errol Spence and them said it's their team that said the fight won't go down to next year. Terence Crawford have every right to do a fight this year if the fight ain't going down to next spring. Errol Spence has a right to go do a fight. We don't know what the fights they get into, how they gonna land. I can't tell you if Bud fight this guy, is he gonna win or is he not gonna win? The guy knocked out the last 6 opponents. But I can tell you, if he can't get a fight with Earl, what makes anybody think he can get a fight with Keith Thurman? They all at PBC. And as far as Virgil Ortiz, his team and his promoter said he wasn't ready for Bud. So everybody is lined up to fight Earl. Now the Terrence is going to make this fight. Earl is free to go do his mandatory. So he should go do his mandatory and get it over with, whatever. I don't care what he do. But y'all can't keep calling this man dumb and stupid or whatever. He did everything y'all asked him to do. He has shown you for the past 4 or 5 years that he wants to fight.
He didn't.
And y'all see what y'all want to see. But now he about to make 8 figures. And y'all can hate
He ain't.
all you want. But just when you come out fucking rings play, you can hate me now. Like I think
But
Devin Haney played that. You might have
but
to
I
pick
love
something
you,
else.
bro. I swear to God, I do.
Yeah.
I love all my black fighters, but I have my favorites. But
me too. And I wish you luck, bud. I hope you get 8 figures and then some. And when you come back to the drawing board or the table to
I'm on your
negotiate,
people last, bud.
hold on, ATM. When he come back to the table, he'll have more to say. If he don't let him come back with 3-4 million views, then what Earl bargaining chip gonna be then?
They need
Come
to bring
back
me
with
back
that
to LA.
bullshit, no guarantee, and then want to tell him net. But for the record, if it was about transparency, he was not asking to see all of Al's books. He was asking to see the books on this fight. That's it. You can't know what you're gonna get. You can't just say 35%. It's 35% of what? That's all he wanted to know. You know what I'm saying? And after the net is done, you got first of all, you gotta make a benchmark before you even pass that money out. But you gotta see what's money left. If $50 is left, then that's what he got paid. Y'all want him to be dumb. He's not dumb. That's what hurt y'all feelings. That's what got y'all
She sound good,
butthurt.
Miss T. She sound good.
You say what?
I said it sound good.
You know I'm telling the truth.
Sound good.
You know I'm telling. Don't be mad. Don't be jealous. Go play John Lennon's song. I'm
Hell
just
no.
a jealous guy.
The shit ain't happening. I ain't finna play nothing. I want to see
Y'all
their ass fight.
We all did ATL, but Bud wanted it too. Your boy didn't, so it is what it is.
It is what it is.
All right, I'm out of here, and my Pamela voice, Pamela
Peace.
James
Love you,
voice.
Missy. Praying for you.
Thank you. Peace.
Peace.